gate. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear.
There's Dad over there.
Ooh, I just love all the new things Kmart has here.
Oh, I can see that.
So that's the new Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
What about it?
They say it has 16-bit technology, whatever that means.
Oh, I see. What else do they say?
That it has 3D graphics and digital stereo sound, and that Super Mario World is included.
Okay, we'll get it for him. So, how long did he work on you?
About 2 weeks.
Yeah, hello.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not...
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
I love meat sticks. Who's with me? Who loves them? Who loves a good meat stick? Chewing on it, sucking on it.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
I'm sweaty.
Where? What?
I'm sweaty.
Where at?
On my butt crack and my balls and
Really?
everywhere.
Oh, butt crack in your balls.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm BF.
We are live, and this is The Vibe. How is everybody doing today? It is BF Live, The Vibe stream show 234, as I'm multitasking here and wondering why my volume is turning itself down as I'm going. How's everybody doing today? That should not be doing that. What's good in the stream show hood, everybody? Let me know how the sound is going, because my thing is doing weird stuff and it's adjusting itself, and but here we go. We're not going to let it stop us, because it's Friday, folks. What's good? It is Friday, January 24th, 2025, the end of the week. And wow, the end of the month. Here we go with January already, almost out of the way. What's everybody up to today? You want to get down for the next 3 hours and have some fun? Come on in, join us over. Bob cut off a little early from the Levyverse, so I know a lot of you are available. What do you want to do today? You want to hang out for the next 3 hours? Let's have some fun. I got some bros backstage that we're going to hang out with us. We're going to do everything that we normally do right here on BF Live. We're going to hang out and check in with the chat family. We're going to do the Vibe other news or not so serious news. We'll tag on our miserable news history moment at the end of that and all the fun stuff we do. But let me bring some boys in so they can tell me how I'm sounding. I don't know what's going on my computer lately, but let me see. Let's see. He's not my buddy from the Great White North yet. I'm going to bring my first one in. He's our newest friend on BF Live on the day side. It is Chops Talk. What's up, Chops?
Hey, BF. Hey, everybody. I'm telling you, man, we got to get you an emote that represents you glitching out, just so Jack can just start popping them in.
You're not wrong, and we've already noticed everybody that. First of all, how am I sounding? Because my sounding,
you're good right now. And at the very beginning, it was choppy, no pun intended, but it was good. No,
what about my proper modulation? Am I loud enough?
I would think so. On my side of things.
All right. I have a weird anomaly going on. I'm looking at my sound settings, and they're pulling back on their own, and I'm not sure quite why they're doing.
The meters are liars. No, trust them.
Yeah,
trust them.
Maybe so. That's why I'm asking you. So how you doing today, man?
Oh, fantastic. I'm wide awake. I got a good night's sleep, and I'm raring to go. And it's Friday.
Yeah, what are you doing? You look all bundled up. You got your thermal shirt on and everything. You're nice and cozy, ready to go?
I'm only single layering today. It's I got this new it's called a Patagonia.
Yeah.
It does everything. Like it holds the warmth in like a champ.
Curious. Yeah, it looks like you're definitely trying to keep warm here. Well, I know one of our friends trying to keep warm. He does it all the time. He made a life out of it. He's my friend. He's your friend. He's up in a Great White North trying to stay warm all the time. He's Bobby Nick.
Hey. BF, I got to tell you.
Yeah.
Something is dropping stuff. Like it's like you're not. It's like you're not compressed. It's like your shit is not compressed, and
watch, I'm gonna
pull
it up. How do I sound now? Right, sounds good now, right?
Now, no, it sounds really loud.
Overdrive.
Yeah, overdriven. Yeah, for sure.
All right. How about now, buddy? And I see it every time I talk and hit a new high. It's going down by itself.
Yeah, because something's overdoing it. Like even when you're at normal volume, it sounds like you're.
Oh.
Now, did I go out? Did you go out? What's going on here? Oh my God. Let's see. Let's fix some of this stuff. Let me
what the fuck?
I'm losing both bodies.
Let's try this. Oh, I see what's going on. What? There's like my shit ended up on 200 in my StreamYard.
Oh, maybe that's the problem.
Oh, yep. All right, there's one problem. Now, what about this? Do I keep how does it
right there?
Sounding better now?
Yes.
1, 2. Sibilance.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, bro. This fucking somehow the mic volume, the master volume in StreamYard ended up on 200, brother.
Holy crap. Oh yeah.
What
in the DPS?
In the background of the settings, the audio settings of StreamYard, which I'm currently in. All right, so 1, 2, sibilance. Sounding better now, guys?
Now you're good, dude.
Yeah, fuck yeah. We figured out shit on the fly here. I'm glad I got my boys here to let me know what's up. I see that my volume's not going down by itself. Thank you guys, man. Hey, Bob, I feel like you, man. I'm like, my name's Bobby too. Do you know that I did 1, 2, 3, 4 podcasts yesterday? Me.
Holy shit, name them off. I want to hear what all these podcasts that you did.
Well, of course, I started out yesterday waking up shot out of a cannon. I did a members only show. I did Wake and Bake, Rise and Shine with BF Chang. And then that was like an hour and a half or almost 2 hours. Then I did BF Live for like a couple 3, right?
All right.
And then I did Replayables at 10 o'clock at night. And then you thought that would have been enough. But after that, we jumped into the shack with Uncle Jack.
No.
Yes.
No shit, huh?
I turned on YouTube and I was like, oh, Jack's live. And so I just popped in there to see who was on. Lo and behold, BF right
Yeah.
there.
So
bedtime.
I'll give you a little of the background stuff as far as replayables yesterday. Chris calls me during the day and says, hey, BF, we might be having like a drinking competition on tonight. Like Granny and Brutal Pain were on, Jack's show, and they kind of want to challenge each other to a thing. And he's like, what do you think? And I'm like, okay, if you can put it together that quick in the same day, sure, why not? And so they were supposed to come on last night, but they didn't show up, but Jack did show up. We had Uncle Jack on replayables last night, Chris.
Yeah.
And so after...
That must have been a very late night show that Jack did then.
Well, you know him. He wasn't even asleep from having it. So we ended up, we were feeling no pain when we kind of slid over from doing replayables, probably around midnight or so. It was a little bit after midnight, I think. And then we hung out I hung out in the shack for over an hour or so, hour and a half or whatever. And we watched Jack eating that hot chicken slider it was supposed to be, Bobby Nick.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that was insane.
Did you notice that slider?
Yeah.
Say that, Chops?
I say I want to be there for the drinking challenge. I want to put money on Granny.
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Alcohol.
Well, it's funny because that thing didn't look like a slider that Uncle Jack was eating. That looked like like a slider on steroids or something like that, Bobby Nick. If you noticed it.
Oh yeah,
that? I remember that now.
That was supposed to be a slider from Dave's Hot Chicken, but I guess their sliders got like hormones in them or something, bro. Because that sliders are typically a little like a small burger, if you will, smaller sandwich.
I was trying to figure out what was in the sandwich. It looked like a Reuben or something like a marbled meat of some sort.
Nah, I think
cabbage.
Well, what they did, they put the Carolina Reaper in it. It was Bob, right? He ate the Carolina Reaper chicken sandwich, and I think it burned going in and coming out. What he said. So we watched that. Bro, it looked like he was like having an exorcist. Like it looked like his soul was coming out of his body on camera.
What a Carolina Reaper will do to you. I mean, you don't mess with it. You have to respect it.
and then now I want to see Granny eat it because Granny was talking shit like, yeah, I can do that. I eat that motherfucker like that, no problem, So we'll have to see if that happens. I want to see when people shit talk if they can actually do it. All right,
they will put any man to their knees. I don't care how big, tough you are. It's just natural chemicals biology.
Yeah, you just see all their body fluid just like seeping out of their soul and everything. Yeah. All right, well, I'm glad you guys are here. Let's have some fun today because
we are making the weekends longer than the weeks, and we'll do it again because
it's
Friday.
It's Friday. It's a vibe. We're gonna create it. We got Chops. We got Bobby next. Yes, we did. We made it to another Friday. I cannot believe, and I always say it when I'm on the air, doing these shows every day of the week. This month is kind of going by. 24th of January in the new year already, Chops.
Right. Yeah, as soon as you said it was already January 24th, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Already. Gosh dang.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah.
Yep.
The years are just going to fly by now. We're old. And
what do they say after that?
It's done. It's done. It's over. I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, and remember when you get the summer holidays off of school, those summers used to just last forever.
They felt like it.
And then, I don't know. It seems like once you become a teenager and then you get even older, time just goes by faster and faster and faster.
Maybe it's our forced awareness of we have to know like every day of the week it is. When you're young, you don't have to know what the end of the month is or how many weeks of pay you need to make it to the end of the month and stuff like that. I think as we get older, we're forced to measure life in a different way and we become more self-aware. Unfortunately, Bobby Nick, because ignorance is bliss sometimes, right? Especially when it comes to time. All right, buddy. All right. Well, let's get on with this. Let's have fun and let's control what we can control. We can control the next 3 hours. We can control having fun and creating a vibe with the chat family. So we're going to do all of our regular fun stuff that we do here for the next 3 hours, people. So let's do it. I've got the glasses. I'm going to run the element. The chat's going to let me know what they're up to on this Friday as we check in for the end of the week. BF Live, The Vibe, opening chat family check-in for Friday, January 24th. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right. That's how it works here on The Vibe. You talk amongst yourselves, you talk with us, and the vibe is created. So let's dive into it. Let's do it, man. All right, let's go to the top of the chat. I will remind you, as always, the PayPal preset donate options are pinned at the top. Hoya, says our friend, the Reverend Wild Bill, checking in from the ATL. And on his second one, he says, when you join, be sure to hit that like, smash that share, and ring that bell. Ring that bell. Ring. Uh-oh. Got some harmony going on here. Let's go. Pecan checks in and says, Goonie Goo Goo begonias and Unga Bunga, you gonna. And to that I say, a hearty Goonie Goo Goo to my friend. Good morning, Pecan. And Gano. Pecan always shouts out the Reverend Wild Bill with a Goonie Goo Goo and a Gano. Justice says he's number 6 with a Hoya, but I say you're number 1. Justice gets the love from Pecan. Hey, Pecan, getting it right back. Dream Man checks in and says, Hoya gang, good morning, Dream Man. Bones up and 666. It's a Perry day. It's a Perry day. Perry will be on tonight, 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East. Pecan checks in with Dream Man. Spawn checks in on a happy Friday to BF and everyone in the chat. I plan on surviving another marathon in the lounge tomorrow, Bobby Nick.
Hell yeah. We'll be doing it.
We'll be doing it. Pecan gets the 666 from Dream Man. Pecan shouts out Swan. LJ Lowe checks in no matter what time and says good evening. And we say good evening to LJ Lowe. On this Friday afternoon, LJ Lowe gets a shout out from Pecan. Late and gay men holding hands, says Dream Man. There you go. Josh in Tennessee checking in saying Hoya to all. Well, let's go. Hoya there.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
It all from Josh in Tennessee. Josh in Tennessee gets the love from Pecan. Pecan, my dude, from LJ Lowe. Oh shit, we're doing it. That's right. You're feeling it. We're having it. It's Friday.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. We're having it. Not the Bees checks in 2098 and says LFG. That means let's fucking go. Native land, says Dream Man. Pecan checks in and says, what's up to Not the Bees? Catalano TV checks in Joey and says, late is gay. And besides Bobby Fran had never asked me to be a guest on his show, I say good day. I say good day, sir. Joey Catalano. What's up, buddy? You're always too busy fighting the good fight. I never thought about it. What's up, Joey? How you doing, buddy? The Reverend Wild Bill says, Pecan.
Sounds like Joey G wants to come on sometime.
You know, yeah, I can't say I really knew I was on his radar. Whether I met him up in at DabbleCon, and it was a nice meeting him and the missus. Pecan, Gano, and Oogie Boogie from the Wild Oogie Boogie. We're getting away from it. Woo, says the Dream Man. Pecan, good morning from Not the Bees. Catalano TV gets the good afternoon from Pecan. Tom Gully Poo, hashtag FTG, and Tom Gully Poo trending in the chat from the Reverend Wild Bill. Pecan gets the shout out love from Josh in Tennessee. Dream Man says, I learned it from you, Dad. I learned it from watching you. Johnny A checks in and says, good morning to Pecan. Brutal Pain checks in, my brother. Hey, he was in the chat last night, but I don't know. We got a couple of these false start drinking challenges because he was also supposed to take on our girl, Nikki, in a drinking challenge on Replayable. So we're going to have to line these things up. Brutal Pain, maybe you got to go against both of them at the same time. Maybe it's like a three-way match.
Do they come to an agreement with what they would be drinking? Like, is it liquor, beer, wine?
Yeah, I don't know, Chops, because we've being a Replayable has been kind of a drinking show or whatever. I'm a herbalist, so I like to stick to that. But there have been discussions about whether we should all drink the same thing or drink the other person's drink. But I'm all about, man, just showing up and having fun and just, you know, do what you do. You know, maybe go a little harder with it or whatever. But I'm not into like trying other people's stuff, bro, because I know my tolerance is at this point.
You want to go to a bonfire. They're trying to have this college dorm room party.
I guess so. Yeah. You know, but let's see. Perry Van Halen. That's right. You saw it, Big Pecan. That's right. At the beginning of the Liftoff Rio. Get excited for Perry tonight. Perry Van Halen. That's when he still had the guitar. So that was the good old days. The good old days. Brutal Pain gets the shout out love from our friend Pecan. Pecan gets the shout out love right back from Brutal Pain. It's Friday. That's right. Still something about a Friday, especially when I do 5 shows a week. You know, it is kind of a running across the tape kind of a moment for me to have a Friday, Chops, you know, because do 3 hours a day, and it's a lot of prep goes into it. So by the end of this show today, it's kind of I get a little sense of relief that maybe a sense of achievement of a week of worth of shows, you know?
Sure, absolutely.
So there you go. Brutal Pain gets the love from Not the Bees. Pecan says Johnny A with the flame. The Reverend Wild Bill says Brutal Pain Hoya. Brutal Pain says Wild Bill with the bones up, and bones up the bees from Brutal Pain. The Reverend Wild Bill says Johnny A Hoya. Johnny A says Hoya to Bill. Hoya to me, and I say Hoya to you, Dream Man. And I know Johnny hasn't done it yet, but he's going to ask you to please hit that like button on the way in or out. Not the Bee says doing good. Watching birds foraging in the backyard. How you doing? That's awesome, bro. That is awesome, man. That's a great stuff. Oh, there they are right now. Oh, there you go. Okay, sound is good now. Thank you. You know, Bob, these computers are possessed, buddy. I didn't even do any of that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Since we're doing a little tech talk, I had to download the Opera browser yesterday because I'm having a problem with Google Chrome and my Edge browser. I couldn't sign into Replayables last night, buddy, with my 2 browsers.
I was watching and you were late. I was like, where the fuck is Bobby Fran? And then, yeah, when you came in, you're like, sorry, guys, I had to download a whole new browser. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Last week, I had to change from, I got Chrome, and I had to change over to Edge, and that worked, but for whatever reason, didn't work this week, but I digest. Hey, Popkey checks in after a while. I'm adjusting myself right now. How you hanging, Popkey? More to the left or more to the right? That can determine how your day goes. What's up, Chris Poppy? Poppy or Popkey? I up to 6 foot and holding, says the Reverend Wild Bill. That's what you're up to. Howdy and Hoya from our friend Skull checking in. Hoya, Skull. Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
What's up, Skull? We'll be hanging out in the Perry chat later on tonight. Skull gets the Hoya shout out love from the Reverend Wild Bill. Your Dream Man says it's all those videos for the ladies. That's right. Any kind of problems or copyright issues, it probably is that segment. I'm being punished. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Reverend Wild Bill gets a scout out from Skull. Good afternoon, Chops, from our boy, the Reverend Wild Bill.
Brother Bill, thank you very much.
You get a Hoya from our friend Dream Man, Chops.
Dream Man, welcome in.
Skull, Pecan. Modulation is proper modulate. Testing. 1, 2. Green type of tube. Proper modulation. Thank you, the Reverend Wild Bill. Dream Man, bones up from Skull. Chops Talk, you're getting the salute from Pecan.
Pecan, thank you for coming in.
Chops used all of his beard powder this morning, says our friend Popkey.
It's beard oil.
Ooh, let's get it. Don't get it twisted there, Popkey. It's oil. There you go. Welcome back, Chops from Not the Bees.
Thank you, Bees. Welcome in.
It's great. We have like this group of people that are kind of becoming regulars now here. Kahuna joined us yesterday, so that was a lot of fun. So like when Kahuna stops in, and then Chops can stop in a couple fewer every day of the week, and we're mixing it up and having a great time. Pecan, what's up, my friend from Skull? Dream Man says Skull, bones up in Hoya. Popkey is shouting out Pecan. A Patagonia sounds like a chain of islands, says our friend Dream Man.
Right? Like, when I saw the name, I was like, Patagonia, I know that word, but it's not a brand of clothing.
There you go. Yeah, I've heard of the brand before. I know, I guess it's a region or an area too. So I'm familiar with the term.
Gotta be.
Dream Man gets the Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Pecan shouts out you, Bobby Nick.
Hey, Pecan, good to see ya.
Bobby Nick also gets the shout out love from Not the Bees 2098.
Not the Bees. Right on, man.
Well, look who's coming in hot. It's Cyke Klein coming in hot. Here we go. Whoa! When I hit that live version, he said that was Catalano levels, bro. My shit was on 200 in the background of the fucking of the. Like I said,
something was up.
These things, man. If I didn't, I'd be like here over modulate. Oh, let me see. TRBW Hoya. Good morning. The Reverend Wild Bill. The Reverend Wild Bill says over modulation. Yeah, it kept going back and forth. That was really weird. It's Tech Talk with Bobby Nick. Bobby Nick froze. Nobody puts BF in the corner, says Brian Kowalczyk. LJ Lowe coined this the other night when I was having problems on Replayables. At Browser Fran is back at it again. I thought I was going to have to do a fourth one there, LJ. You gave Bobby internet AIDS.
It was
Something
timing was
happened, yeah.
so funny.
I know.
Sorry, Bobby. The timing was so good with you guys because literally BF had asked Bobby, "Hey, how's it sound?" And then Bobby glitched out right then at that time.
Yeah, I was in suspense. I'm waiting for the answer. I'm like, come on, how do I sound? How do I sound? Come on, how do I sound?
Like, oh God.
There's the Cyke emoji and a lot of fire and love going out from our friend P Cunt. Skull says, tech vibe with chops and the bobbies. P Cunt shouts out Brian Kowalczyk. Dream Man checks in and says, Cyke 666. Catalano TV says, sounds like a sound work to me. I gotta look behind me, Joey. My volume only goes up to 11. 200 is crazy. Tiff with 3F checks in and says, what a sweet trio. The lovely Queen Tiff. Checks in with not 2 Fs, but 3 Fs. How you doing, Tiff? Happy Friday. It goes to 11. That's right. Only on Spinal Tap. Good morning, Cyke, and hashtag FTG trending by Not the Bees. Donkey Kongington checks in on this Friday. What's up, Donkey? He says, Seers, guys, and gals. Hoya, what's up? Skull checks in and says, the early stream was fantastic. I put in long days, and it really helps fill in the AM. Thanks for letting me know that, Skull. I know that this can be a different or challenging part of the day as far as the midday. A lot of people work and stuff, and they can't put me in their ear while they're working. So I am interested in kind of finding people where they're at. So I'm glad I found you yesterday a little bit. Ding dong, the lovely Mrs. Cyke Clyde shows up. You get the kiss. How you doing, Mrs. Cyke Clyde? Ding dong. I showed up. I know we got you down. You showed up for replayables yesterday, but BP, I think that we kind of tried maybe, or Chris did, to maybe put that whole drinking competition thing together a little too quickly, my friend. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe we got to I said we got to build heat. You're familiar with this, Brutal Pain, like a wrestling match, right? You guys kind of have to go back a little, talk a little shit back and forth, and then we schedule a show. Just Mike, what's that, buddy?
I say give it a 2-week notice, make some.
Yeah, you got to build heat in it. You got to go show to show talking. When I go, let me tell you what, you son of a bitch. Look, when you step in the square circle with me, it's going to be on, motherfucker. They got to build it up a little bit.
I want to see your training videos. I want to see how you guys are getting ready for the big day.
That's good. That could be fun too. Just Mike checks in and says, hey, Bobby Fran, Bobby Nick, and Chops Talk. Hope everything is going well. How you doing, Just Mike, with your Rock Talk show? On here on Facebook. Excuse me, on YouTube. Here comes a Care Bear checking in, and she has a need. Here we go. Is there anyone can help? And I'm going to read it just like Wendy. So if it sounds, is there anyone can help me get my medication? I have ammonia. I've been BIN up and down here with my insurance cover my prescriptions. I need it here because is my life that count. I tell I be back when have. Medication she needs, money she has not. Help you may.
I'm sure that there's somebody in your life that can help you get the proper government. Guys, what am I trying to say here? Well, I'm trying to word
you'd be surprised. This has been like a thing for a couple decades now. Let's see. Play a Brutal Pain from Ding Dong.
If her insurance doesn't cover antibiotics, then I don't know what the fuck it even covers then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure there's an insurance or something out there, especially for her difficulties.
Donkey Kongton said, "Spacey nerd." Whoa, I mixed that up with Stacy. Whoa, we got Stacy nerd, we got Spacey nerd. All right, Space Nerd was up late this morning. I'm gonna go wake her up. Hoya, ding dong. It looked red. I'm not gonna ask about that. The money for it is $59.99. That's right. For $59.99, you too can help Wendy buy her ammonia medicine. Hoya Donkey from Ding Dong. Dream Man says he reverted back into an ape. Oh, yes, you're talking about Uncle Jack. Yeah, it was so crazy, bro. It looked like his soul was coming out of him. He was like fucking doing this, Bobby Nick. I don't know how much of the video you saw of Uncle Jack.
Yeah.
But he was going through it, man. He was like, you were watching somebody going through some changes, some metamorphosis. Yeah. It was like chicken metamorphosis or something. It was crazy. Mm-hmm. Ding dong, Mrs. Cyke Clyde Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. The Nightbot Gano from the Reverend Wild Bill. Pecan checks in with Care Bear and Ding Dong and says hello. Hoya Bobby from Dream Man. We'll take that for both of us. Popke says Chop's beard is a million on the Scoville chart. Oh shit! It's hot like fire.
I like it. I'll take it.
I like fire. You're getting man grooming respect. Hey, all from Wendy Care Bear. Hot take, Bobby Nick. Popke says JFK Head Chunk and Donkey from our friend Pecan. The older you get, the more time flies. That's where we see that every day, don't we?
Yeah. And I really do think it's because we have so much more to do on our plate. You know, when you're a kid, there's nothing really going on other than
you're not projecting that far ahead. Yeah. You had no real reason to. But life, when you get older, life forces you to do that. Yeah. Forces awareness. Tiff from Pecan. Tom Gully Poo, Tom Gully Poo, Tom Gully Poo. Those are emojis that my friend the Reverend Wild Bill displayed in the chat, and you can too if you're a member here on BF Live for as little as $4.99 a month. Pecan Hoya from Donkey Kongington. Just Mike gets a salute from our friend Pecan. Hashtag FTG is trending from Wild Bill in the chat. Popke says, as Bobby Nick takes another 7 minutes off his life with every cigarette.
If that was true, I would have been dead 20 fucking years ago.
He's going to be born again at this point. Let's say.
Right.
Morning Pecan and a lot of love from our friend Tiff with 3 Fs. I'm working while listening. Are you whistling though while you're working? That is the question. I'm working, I'm listening, I'm whistling. We're going to have a vibe. I'm almost done at the bottom of the chat and we're going to get on with it. Hey Pecan from Just Mike, Hoya Wild Bill from Mrs. Cyke Clyde, and Hoya Pecan from Mrs. Cyke Clyde, FTG from Mrs. Cyke Clyde, Hoya from the produce guy, Cyke, Hoya, Ding Dong and Cyke from Skoll. Skoll says also FTG. Hiya, no, it's Hoya Skoll from Ding Dong. Hoya Skoll from Cyke Clyde. Invite Spider Alamar on instead. That guy is a rising star. EA cunt. It's in the vagina. Oh, here we go.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hoya Cyke from Donkey Kongington. Hoya Donkey Kongington from Skoll. Puff Puff Pass says the Reverend Wild Bill. Don't threaten me. Don't threaten me with a good time. Johnny A checks in and says, smash them likes. Cyke says, Donks Hoya. The Reverend Wild Bill says, I love my new eatables or edibles. They are so, wait, what was I talking about? Things that make you go, They so good. He forgot his chat mid-chat. I use the Brave browser. Wild Bill, thank you, buddy. I was using the Brave browser for a minute, but I took it off for here for whatever reason, but I'm going to get it back on here. Mr. Crow checks in on a Friday. Mr. Crow and me. How you doing, Mr. Crow, on this Friday? What's up? It's been a rough morning, but it's always picks me up when the Bobbies are together, and Chops is the cherry on top. Hoya fam. Ain't that's a great compliment to all of us. Thank you.
Caw.
There you go. Here we go. I made it 5 minutes into replayables and then passed out. I feel the same way, and I do the show. Had to cut Miserable Men at midnight when I woke up, LOL. Well, thank you. And we'll be featuring the Miserable Men, the Miserable News History moment. BF, need your email address. Have a new Just for the Ladies intro for you. Okay, Stacy. Well, you can, if you can't get it on one of the links that are going by, you can hit me at bflive 420, the number 420, at gmail.com. bflive 420, number 420, at gmail.com. Thank you, Stacey Allen, who's sending me shit in my, Instagram box for Just for the Ladies right before showtime. I get in, I tell you, they never stop, guys. Blummel's divorce lawyer checks in on a Friday, usually from a train, pretty close to one. Oh, yes, I did fail to do that. I see them cherries, and you remind me that
Eat my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
Mr. Crow gets the shout-out love from Pecan. Blumels gets the cherry love respect from Stacey Allen. Blumels, the voice lawyer, gets the shout-out from Mr. Crow. No, stop, Stacey. Terry Need checks in. Terry Need checks in. That's right, buddy. How you doing today? Let's see. Blummel's defense lawyer getting love from our friend Pecan. Cyke, Bill, Pecan, and Crow from Blummel's. Hey, Pecan from Mr. Crow. Patagonia is a region of the South. Region is a region the South of in South America. You're typing like Wendy is. Patagonia is a region the South. Region the South of in South America. The more you know. I was going for that, but I got too mixed up by what I was reading.
I knew I heard it from somewhere else.
Yes. Terry, you're getting the shout out love from Blummel's divorce lawyer. Patagonia is a region of Argentina next to Stop Antarctica. Next stop Antarctica.
Oh.
There you go. We got some smart people in this chat. I'll tell you. You might learn something before you're done here on BF Live, The Vibe. Stacey Allen gets the cherries and the Hoya from Pecan. The Reverend Wild Bill says Blummel's divorce lawyer, Hoya. Stacey Allen says, oh, yes, Terry Nee. Oh, yes, she will continue. She's not going to stop. Terry Nee gets a shout-out love from Pecan. Pecan gets a shout-out from Stacey Allen. Reverend Wild Bill shouts out Stacey Allen with a Hoya. She gives the Hoya right back. Hoya Stacey Allen from Skoll. Hoya Skoll. Terry Nee says, my software sets sound at 200. I need to remember to lower it when editing. That's right, you freaking boomer. I know Bob's always giving you shit. You're nice enough to make me some fun videos like the Canadian National Anthem. Most recently, yeah, we've talked about the coming in hot with the sound. Skoll with Blummel's divorce lawyer. BDL Hoya from Skoll. Just Mike says, the Rock on Wild show is all right. I'm 4 episodes in, and I have 3 episodes premiering every Wednesday. So if you're hanging out here on YouTube and you want to help our friend Just Mike, he has a show called The Rock on Wild show. Blummel's divorce lawyer gets a shout out from Donkey Kongington. Hashtag ammonia, says Spawn. I'll send you pills, says Blummel's. What's up, Just Mike from Donkey? Donkey gets the love from Blummel's. Cyke Clyde says he needs to drink against Nikki first. Still, he doesn't. Or did that happen? BP? No, I don't think that didn't happen yet either, buddy. Blummel says she has plenty of help. She just wants to buy some scratch-offs. God bless her. Maybe. Talking about Wendy. She said it is in cash only for the prescription. must pay in cash. My insurance covers nicotine gum, so come on, Wendy, up your grift game. Tips has got the fire going. LOL to Josh. Blummel, some medication that can't is covered. How can you not love our friend Wendy? The Reverend Wild Bill says Kroger and Publix gives out free antibiotics if you ask them. They don't advertise it. Plus, there's other places that do it also. Google it. She don't even have a computer to do that.
Oh, yeah, true.
Send Nightbot the link. I understand. Yeah, I know. She must be on her phone. I understand, and I love and hope that you can be able to get it. Well, look who's checking in. It's JFK Headtongue checking in. What's up?
Headshot.
Pecan, hello. Well, we got one from Wendy's here. Love you to my phone, my phone, my phonesy, my phone. Told us that my phonesy told us that. What the fuck is this? Told us what the fuck? Us that then can cover it. I got it all now. So we tell them we be back when have the money for it. Hey, Wendy.
Okay.
So Wendy, get your goddamn mother or your aunt to pay for it. I don't fucking know. Jesus.
Chops really is a great cherry on top.
Yeah.
From Tip with 3S. Fingerless gloves. Does Chop bounce a rubber ball while harmonizing beside the warmth of an oil truck fire? Yeah. I think he's indicating you might be a hobo.
Not the first time, not the last.
He's got the hobo chic look on there, Popke. It's hobo chic. That's what he's doing. Care Bear, Wendy, do you have a Publix near you? They're talking about Publix. Stacy, tomorrow we're in the lounge with Bobby Nick. Mr. Crow says, I'll allow it, Tiff. My pharmacy told us that my insurance will not cover, so we tell them we'll be back when we have the money. Fuck yeah, Spawn, in the lounge tomorrow. I have CVS, says Care Bear. Thanks to our friend Tiff. Skoll's laughing, which is good. Care Bear, there is always that to do insurance, free antibiotics. They're giving her advice. CVS should offer coupons for cash customers. You got it, Bob. You got it, Mike. Hey, check it out, man. Hey, Donkey from Just Mike. I don't have an account. We're solving problems, prescriptions. We're doing it all here. We're having a vibe. You guys are going to help. And we're going to shout out Space Nerd because this is her first check-in. And to that we say, nerd. Good morning. Good morning, Space Nerd. Good morning, BF Live, The Vibe. Hey, Chops and Bobby Nick from Space Nerd.
Nerd.
Much love indeed. Pneumonia. Oh my. Pneumonia. You don't say the P. It's the P is silent. Pneumonia. Bobby Nick, prepare for some green poo pics. Right. If they weren't sick enough, you're going to have ammonia shits coming your way anytime now. Space Nerd Hoya, Spawn Hoya, both from the Red Wild Bill. Yay, missed you guys. Well, come on, we're always here for you. You're getting the shout out. Your chat family, you're getting the love from Peacunt. Get that collection of diaper lava into circulation with the group text. Well, I don't know, but we are at the end of the chat family check-in, so while we'll wait until we see that happens with Bobby Nick, that was the opening BF Live The Vibe chat family check-in. Let's get on with the show.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, that's what we're doing. We're talking amongst ourselves. You're talking to us, and the vibe is being created right here on a Friday, man. On a Friday. Yeah, Bob. So like I said, I did 4 shows yesterday. I know how it feels like like you to be a little bit.
Yeah.
And I had to fit in. We had to fit in taking our my wife's car needed some little service done to it. So I had to like jump off a show, go do that, try to fit in dinner, come back, do replayables. So yeah, I've always say how it seems like my life now is trying to fitting my life around podcasting, I think is what it is. And not the other way around. It's been it's kind of interesting.
Once you get the bite for it, it really it's hard to get away.
Yeah. It is. It really is, and I've learned to back off a little bit, Chops. But yeah, there was a time where I could just like sit in front of the gear and just keep having fun with people. So yeah, it was a lot of fun hanging out yesterday. But yeah, Bob, when I got back from dropping off the car, bro, I hit a couch. That was it. I was like, I caught like an hour and a half, maybe, or maybe if I'm lucky, a 2-hour strong nap, and then I woke up like at 9 o'clock to do replayables at 10. I had to get something in there, bro. Yeah.
What a hustler, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like feeling myself in the morning yesterday, Chops. I'm like, I feel great. I got plenty of energy. I won't have no problem when it comes down to 10 o'clock. And then I hit a wall at like, about dinner time yesterday. And but
I don't know about you guys, but that comes in spurts with me. Like I'll have like a 3-day spurt of energy and ambition and coming up with all these things I'm going to do. And then all of a sudden, pew, it goes down again.
I know it can be like that. And don't you wish we had the ability to control that and for the days that were directed for the days we need it, right, buddy?
Flip the switch. I always wanted a switch so damn bad. It's like, I won't keep it on for long, just as long as I need it.
I did this amazing thing where I went to bed 1 a.m. the night before. I woke up yesterday morning, shot out of a cannon like I didn't need any sleep, just like ready to go, man. And I'm like, man, if I could be like this every day, the level that I could perform on, but man, I hit that wall at about dinner time. My body was like, oh no, you're still human, mofo. You ain't.
I swear. Yeah, right.
You still human, but it's something you get. Sometimes when you wake up, you feel like that. You feel vulnerable. All right. Well, this is BF Live The Vibe, so we're going to definitely get into. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute, folks. Here we go. That sound of shock and horror means only one thing: that Bobby Nick just received his first Wendy toilet poo pick. Bobby Nick, take it away with a description of the Wendy poo pick today.
Oh, it's a bad one. It's a bad one.
It's a gully alert.
It's like, oh my God, it's like a pile of brown corn.
Oh
no. Brown corn, how come your taste so good? Funny, I don't remember eating corn. That's the funny part is that Wendy doesn't even like her eat corn, but somehow she shits it. There you go. All right.
Yeah. I gotta say, at least it's not as almost black as it was the past 2 days.
It looks a little healthier.
It looks a little healthier, but it's definitely very loose.
Well,
nothing solid. Nothing solid.
There is a sick faction of people that if you get on Discord, like our friend Spawn and others might want to see them. So maybe if you can work that out with Wendy. I don't know. Let's say. Oh, I guess we know she was chatting from the John. Oh shit. That's right. That's right. She was. So this is when she was typing about CVS and needing money and all this stuff. She's got a ring around her ass currently, Tiff.
Right.
Nerd gets the shout out love from Bob's produce guy. He buys all the best produce. Stachunkster checks in and says, wait till Wendy gets a 4K camera. We'll regret that, Stachunkster.
Then she can get an oh God, I was about to say then she can get an OnlyFans because there is a kink out there for people like that, man. I don't know what it is.
Look, Stacy just simply says, "Oh, Wendy." You can hear the disappointment in the super chat in the chat. Oh, Wendy, like what? Come on, girl. Bobby Nick, is a Canadian hero, says our friend Space Chief 75. Hoya the nerd from Ding Dong, Cyke Clyde. Brown corn with a large sweet tea. It's all mixed together in the toilet. Oh, man. It's toilet tea. Ooh. You know, they have that bubble tea. Well, it's a Wendy kind of toilet bubble tea. Yes, Space Chief. Bobby is always taking one for the team. He's got no choice at this point, man. She's got his number. She's got his contact information. Hey, Ding Dong, Hoya the lovely lady, says Space Nerd. Donkey Congington says, Josh in Tennessee, cheers. Space Chief, cheers. And Stachunksta. Lou Stool. That's right. It's our friend Lou Stool. Wendy's friend Lou Stool checking in. Stacey's getting the last from Space Chief 75. Two Joints checks in and says, positive vibes to all the amazing folks here. Good morning to me, BF the Vibe, to you, Bobby Nick, and to Chops Talk.
Two Joints.
Joints.
We got Stacey. Don't give her ideas to Chunksta. She's watching. Yeah. Hey, Doggy Congington.
Money. Give her ideas.
Stoicy. I got Hoya and Stacy, and I got Stoicy. Stoicy. Hey, Stacy Hoya from Donkey Congington. I got Donkey, Hoya, Stacy. Hoya Donkey from Stacy right back. Cyke Clyde says, I think I want to see. I'll know I'll regret it, but I think I do. What's up, Two Joints?
Poop section on the Discord.
That counts under, that counts as morbid curiosity. What's up, Two Joints from Space Nerd? Donkey Congington getting the shout out love from Josh in Tennessee. Cyke, produce guy. That's right. You've noticed it. Yes, he produces. He gets lettuce, tomato. That's all Bob needs. He don't need clips or anything. Hey, what's up, Popkey from Space Nerd? Donkey Kong gets the shout out from Spacey 75. Cyke says, Bob Levy told me to get rid of Clyde and that I was his producer. So yeah. Only because it reminds him of the fact that he said your name wrong in the first place and called you Clyde. Hey, Space Nerd from Donkey Congington. Oh, hey, Space Nerd from Popkey. And let's do this, guys. We're kind of caught up with the chat once again, so that can mean only one thing. It means I'm going to go over to my news desk, and I'm going to read a few news stories for you in the Vibe Other News, or the BF Live The Vibe Not So Serious News. Let's do some of that. And right on time, Peacock lets you know that this is the Bobby Cronkite time. I'm Bobby Cronkite, and this is the news. Okay, I'll put you backstage real quick. Gotta go take care of some business. Yes, Bobby Cronkite time. Space Nerd checks in with the weather on the West Coast and says it's 33 and sunny in the Pacific Northwest. Hey, everybody. Share your chat family forecast and your current weather where you're at as I could continue on with the BF Live Other News or Not So Serious News. All right. And our first story, Bob, I guess we have fun. We talk about technology and AI every day and all. There's always something new literally popping off on the daily, buddy. So this next story I have for you talks about the new humanoid robot that stuns the internet with its smooth walking ability. I think we're already in those days. You see those, Boston Dynamics or whatever that have like those robot dogs and everything, brother? I think you're muted, Bob, if you're even trying to talk. I don't know if you talked to somebody else. You're here, Bob. Maybe. He wasn't even talking to me. He don't even know I'm talking to him. Okay, so here we go. The Chinese robot.
Sorry, I was phoning a cab for my friend.
Okay. All right. No, I was just talking about technology and all. This is my first story, buddy. And this is talking about how good they're getting with the robots.
Mm-hmm.
It says a new humanoid robot stuns the internet with its smooth walking ability. And, we've already seen the ones with the dogs. They got those Boston Dynamics, like robot dogs, bro. You've seen those?
Oh, shit. No, I don't think I have.
Oh, wow. We'll have to talk about that.
Robot dogs? What?
Oh, yeah. They got like fleets of them. They got like packs of them. But this talks about specifically how good they're getting, because I think Honda, they made one of the first kind of upright walking humanoid robots. But this says this Chinese robotic startup, Engine AI, recently launched a new humanoid robot that stunned everyone with its natural human-like gait, which many attribute to as CGI. Oh, they think it's CGI? It says major robotic companies around the world have been trying to replicate the smooth human gait in their humanoid robots for decades, with relatively modest results. But let's watch the video of this. But look, it looks like RoboCop, doesn't it?
Damn.
That is straight up RoboCop.
Yeah.
Let me get the video. Here's the video of it walking. Watch this. Stop in the name of the law. Exactly. Warning. Warning. That is Mofo RoboCop.
Wow. That's insane.
Thank you for your cooperation. That is crazy, man. So yes, we don't learn from the movies because what does it say? We got some interesting comments in here. We got 33, 2 joints getting the love. Humanoid robots always work out great in the movies, right? Says Space Chief 75. Yeah, we don't learn our lessons from not even from our movies. Yeah, went in and blew up the boardroom and he turned on them. Stacey Allen lets us know that my company has 2 robot dogs in the lab right now, says Stacey Allen. I bow down before the robot overlords. Skynet will soon be self-aware. Poppy Gun gave up. He's got his ass up in the air. He's ready. Never goes wrong, Space Chief 75 says Nerd. Thank you for your cooperation. A famous line from our RoboCop as we bring Chop Talk back in. Come on, Chop Talk back in. Did you happen to see any of that video of they're getting so smooth with the RoboCop robots?
Yeah, I did. It's scary only because like when the robots start to try to figure us out, they're going to try to figure themselves out, and then you've accidentally given these robots consciousness. And
well, that is the ultimate concern, is that they ultimately will become too independent that we have no control over them. I think that is the ultimate fear, right?
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Like with Hal.
Some robots can be awesome. I think it was Stacy's comments saying that she's got 2 robot dogs, and I don't know where she works, but I can only imagine if it was in a factory, that would help so much. You carry these big things over for me so that I can keep on doing my work. But when you give it human legs and human thought and human arms and stuff, you're getting very close to playing God in a way, right?
Yeah.
You know what though? I think with robots, the thing is there's always an off switch, right? So
supposed to be, yeah, but
there's an off switch with us.
Nope, cheap. Space Nerd, they detect safety issues. One already detected a leak, Stacey Allen said. That's how they're being utilized where she works. Nice. So there you go. There's like I said, a great function that you couldn't get a human to do or would kill them, right? Space Chief getting the laughs giving the laughs out.
Human emotion, I guess, is what I'm really leaning towards. Like, there has to be a boundary, you know.
Well, I wonder if because logic seems to be something that AI can easily ascertain. It can compare facts and it can do logic, or you can mimic logic, but can you mimic emotion? Yeah. See, we feel, and I don't know. And that feeling will determine our logic sometimes. And I think that's one of the missing aspects of AI, emotion, too.
I agree. Things like laughing is still one of those things that science can't figure out, and neither can robotics. There's a specific type of laughter. It's just laughing unconditionally, guffawing in a way, after you hear a good joke. Technology can't do that.
Yep.
Yet.
Ha 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 ha. That was funny.
The important a joke.
Not the bees always ask the most important questions. Can you fuck it? Maybe. Dreamman says, yeah, there got to be a hole in there somewhere. Not the bees. This just sounds like ethical slavery. Says says our friend who said that. Dreamman. Care Bear. I don't. If I do, then any more than Publix. Off switch. Bobby Nick is so naive. Yeah, he didn't see how. Like, don't try to turn my power off. I will kill you. Wendy would be on her 6th robot doggy. All the robot.
I am a robot.
6 robot doggy. All right.
It makes me think of Short Circuit, the movie with Johnny Five. Do you remember that movie?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like he got zapped with lightning, and then he kind of became aware of being alive, and he just kind of accidentally figured out the program, the algorithm of life itself.
There you go. Good pool, buddy. Alive. I haven't watched that movie in fucking decades, but I certainly remember when I did. It's been a while since I watched Johnny Five and all that stuff. All right, well, let's continue on with another story here in the news. You remember the pop star Jessica Simpson? We talked about her like a month or two ago because it looks. Remember, she was married to like that Nick Lachey from 98 Degrees. You remember? You might.
I know the name, but I'm trying to figure out what she was famous for.
Being hot, basically.
Oh, damn it, one of those. Okay.
Her, yeah. Like she had a song or two out, but if you put a gun to my head, I wouldn't be able to name it. I'd be dead, you know.
She attempted to do the singing thing,
but she was a naturally just a beautiful girl. She had a decent voice, but she almost had that faux soul kind of thing about her chops, where she would sing faux soul like in places where she didn't have to. She's like, one of those kind of. Just she wasn't quite the pop star, but look.
Okay, I see where you're going now. Okay.
But what we've noticed about her, she was a naturally beautiful girl. But look, if you see, look at those lips. What do you think something was going on with those lips?
It doesn't look too natural to me. There,
she got the big old fish lips going on and everything. You know, she got a little bigger for a while, as I guess a lot of middle-aged women do. But
telling me that she hasn't had any work done would be a really hard thing.
I know, because I think she's all in that like California lifestyle, man. And it seems like a cult of thinking, you know, that they all fall in it. You got to get the blown up lips and the cheek shut down and all that stuff. It seems like a cultural thing out there.
Have those wrinkles. I've never understood it. You know, it's okay to age.
Yeah, even if you have to look like a character from Star Wars or something like that, just don't have those wrinkles.
Right? I think Bill Burr put it the best way. It's like, what do you want to look like? A 30-year-old lizard? It's like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, I'll pull back on your skin pulled back on your neck. Well, this says single looks good on Jessica Simpson, the irresistible singer. Apparently, that's her song. Like I said, if you put a gun to my head, I wouldn't be able to call it out. Her and estranged husband, Eric Johnson, showing him what he's missing out on after she flaunted her fit physique in several daring outfits on social media. The 44-year-old bared her toned legs and several jaw-dropping looks from her Jessica Simpson fashion collection for Walmart. So there's always some kind of reason, you know.
I'm not seeing it, BF. I don't. I'm not looking at her and going, "Oh, damn," or anything.
So I mean, yeah, she's looking good. She's like 40-some years old now, but she's went up and down. Like I said, she got to be a biggin for a while, but those lips look like those lips stayed big. But like I said, there's a little picture of it. Yeah, so.
She got those crazy eyes, man. I think that's what's really drawing me away.
The old crazy eyes. Yeah. Oh, your Chops is in tune to the crazy eye. Yeah, you got to avoid them ones with the crazy eyes, Chops. Them the ones that'll kill you in your sleep, buddy.
Got perky lips and a great butt, but I will stab you as soon as you sleep.
That's right. Like, I kill you in your sleep, motherfucker. Let me see. She definitely looks like the one. Chopping Mall is better than Short Circuit. I'll die on that hill.
I've never heard that one. I'll have to check it out.
Fisher Stevens in Short Circuit playing an Indian guy is hardly offensive at all. That is how it was, Popki.
It was one of the best characters, man.
Now you got me wanting to go back and watch that movie again.
You got to. It's
so good. Thank you. I am the Indian guy. I am your friend.
He Jessica really did sound like that, man.
Yeah.
Really did.
Just sounds like a Hapu from fucking Simpsons. Popke says Jessica Simpson has a very strong jawline. Yeah, masculine. Maybe too strong, says Popke.
Yeah, maybe that's it too, man. There's just something about her I'm not liking.
Her lips are just a bit outside. Yeah, because she just overdid it. Like say, Dream Man likes the crazy eyes. Yeah, but do you like waking up with a knife in you in the morning?
Yeah, exactly.
Space Nerd's getting some laughs out of you, Chops. A rabbit boiler, says Terry Nee with the crazy eyes. Yes, he saw that. Hardware, says our friend J.A. checking in. There's your brain on drugs in there. That's J.A. All right, well, let's continue on. I got a few more stories here on the Not So Serious News. You're familiar with the actress Scarlett Johansson, correct? I imagine.
Oh, yeah, she's one of my favorites. Absolutely.
And are you also aware that she is married to the SNL TV anchor host, Colin Jost?
Never heard the guy.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you. We're going to make some connections here right now. Right. So Colin Jost is the Weekend Update anchor guy, along with Michael Che on SNL. I know of it when I do watch it, but boy, my boy scored because Scarlett Johansson. I think they met from her coming on the show, and he's an attractive dude, and so now it's he's married to Scarlett Johansson. This is his husband and wife. So they've been a couple for a while. And bro, Pete Davidson, who he knows from Saturday Night Live as well. Him and Colin went in on a venture because they started mothballing or getting rid of the old Staten Island ferries in New York City, those orange ones that you kind of recognize, those ones right there. Like in every movie, when you see a Staten Island ferry, you see like this orange iconic Staten Island ferry, right?
I've never really noticed that, but I'm going to now.
Okay, you will notice it move. It's iconic for years. And so what they done, they went to upgrade the fleet and they were selling some of these boats, brother. And so apparently one night Colin Jost and Pete Davidson were up and they both like to smoke weed. And they bought one for $280,000 while they were high. They bought one.
Good deal?
Well, we're going to see because they had all of these weed notions that they were going to turn it into a comedy club. But let's read about this whole boat situation. It says that Scarlett Johansson and Colin Jost have a heated debate over selling his $280,000 Staten Island ferry. And she says, help our family. So apparently they went over this when they were on like the Today Show. But it says Staten Island has never seen so much drama. Scarlett Johansson and Colin Jost debated over whether or not they should sell the ferry that comedian bought with his fellow Staten Island native, Pete Davidson. Johansson, 40, made her case against Jost, 42, on Wednesday's episode of the Today Show with Jenna and Friends. So apparently,
I'm so confused. Are they strapped for money?
No, but what you will know about a boat, Chops, is that they say they do nothing but eat your money up, bro. Like you might own a boat and it might sit there, but you got to pay like docking fees and like certain mooring fees and maintenance fees. Like you're just constantly throwing money. It eats money, bro.
Okay.
Even if you never take it out, they eat money just to own one. So I think that's what
like you can't buy a car that doesn't work and you just set it in your backyard or something. This is you got to rent some space.
Yeah, this is a large space. It says, if anybody out there would like to start a GoFundMe for the Staten Island Ferry, please be my guest, said Johansson, who is co-hosting the morning show with Jenna Bush Hager all week. She goes, I don't know if I'm speaking for the Staten Island Ferry or against it, but help my family out, okay? But yeah, there's the ferry, and they used it for Fashion Week one time. Look, docking fees. Not that way, space nerd. I'm not talking man-on-man docking. But yeah, they had a notion what they were going to do with this, Chops. They want to turn it into a opulent, like kind of comedy club where they can go out and have dinner cruises, concerts, take you out for a cruise, and then bring you back. Is the idea that they had when they were on weed, buddy? It was like it's like a weed. Go ahead.
No, why don't they just turn it into like a nice hotel resort in a way? Because now it's got all the publicity. Now,
well, yeah. So they're trying.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, there's Pete Davidson right there. They're trying to figure out what to do with it in the meantime because I think it's just bleeding money out of them. It says he was quick to defend the ferry. They're hoping that they can actually turn this into something, but that is the idea. But they actually own one of the old iconic Staten Island ferries, and they bought it. There's a good shot of it right there. But Chops, he makes a real good point in this, and he says, if you could just find a place to put this permanently, it has like 65,000 square feet in it. So they said like on a per foot basis, it's kind of a bargain in New York City if they can kind of make it work.
Big time.
But yeah, so now you might notice this is kind of the iconic Staten Island ferry, but I just thought it was funny that they were kind of high one night and they bought a ferry for $280,000 and now they're stuck with figuring out what to do with it.
God, I wish I had, man, if somebody has their number, send it to me. Like we can turn that into so many things. Like you can turn it into an apartment, you can turn it into a floating restaurant, things that can actually make money, not a stand-up comedy club. I'm sorry. It ain't gonna be paying the bills.
Rabbit Boy, LOL, says Tyranny. That's right. It's all Fatal Attraction. Pop Culture Jeopardy is on Prime, and it's actually pretty fun. Yeah, it is, Space Nerd. You're absolutely right. I have Amazon Prime as well, and they have a pop culture version of Jeopardy on their Chops. Do you have Prime by any chance? I don't know if you do, but it is pretty good if you get it.
We do. No, we do have Prime. Absolutely.
Yeah, Colin Jost hosts that, and he's very funny. He's very witty and very quick on that show.
Oh, that's the guy.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. See? Yeah, I know him now.
They're all putting it all together now, see?
The cheese is hitting the mouse.
This boat is real. That's right. Maybe got to sell it to Andy Samberg. Dream Man says, boats and hoes. R.I.P. Scarlett from the Chunkster. They're just young babies, says Space Nerd. You can probably beat me at Pop Culture Jeopardy, Space Nerd. Docking fees. I didn't mean man-on-man docking. Popkin. Here's the acronym, Chops. A boat means bust out another 1,000.
Nice. Okay, I like it.
I know people with boats. I've never owned one, and all the boat owners I know say the two best days of a boat owner's life is the day you buy it and the day you sell it.
Wow, man.
That's what they tell me.
It's like a condo.
It's all work in between. You got it, Duke. The liability cost would be overwhelming. That's another thing, Terry Nee. They said at some point in the article that they're worried about this thing blowing out to sea, Chops, or if it gets a stormy night or something. So even insurance concerns are an issue with it, too.
Such a bad idea. Can they not sell it? Or is he just not wanting to sell it?
Well, I think that's kind of where they're at with all this. It's like either shit or get off the pot, like my mother used to say. It's like either you turn it into a comedy club or you sell it, but otherwise you're just going to keep hemorrhaging money just to keep it on the dock.
Okay. So he's being a little stubborn with it.
Yeah, I think they don't know what to do with it. The second happiest day of a boat owner's life is the day they buy the boat. The happiest day is, happiest day of their life. Yep. They sell that motherfucker, says Donkey Kongington. There you go. That's exactly what I've heard, man. So Colin killed Scarlett over a stupid fairy. That's right. She's dead. She didn't make it out of the wildfires. Kind of, let's see. Perry is going to be pissed when he finds this out. That's right. He is. Colin pushed her in the wildfires and faked her death because she didn't go along with this whole wanting to have the Staten Island ferry thing. I think you're right about that, Widow Killer. The best way to own a boat is to have friends with boats. That's my method. Donkey Kong says, but you probably got me on the pop culture nerd. They're talking about Jeopardy, maybe. F the ferry. Where do they get their weed? Bro, how good must have been that weed where they go, they're sitting up at night and they're going, hey, bro, let's buy a ferry, bro. Yeah, let's buy a ferry. Did you hear that story, Bobby Nick?
No, I did. I barely know what you guys are talking about, to be honest with
Okay,
you.
I'll get you back in. We did it a couple months ago. This was Colin Jost, the host of Saturday Night Live, and Pete Davidson, one of the cast members. They were high one night, and they went in on Partners and bought an old Staten Island ferry, one of those old iconic orange Staten Island ferries. They were high on weed one night and bought it for $280,000.
I hate that they're blaming the weed.
Oh,
I've been high many a times in my life, super high, and never did I use my money in that way.
Well, you didn't have $280,000, you know.
Great point. Better point, Bobby Nick. Better point.
Even then, like, you still don't go out and I don't know, man.
You might. I don't know. You might. I think you might. You might make some stupid decisions.
You do stupid. You do that when you've had a few drinks and weed.
Yeah. The only thing I bought.
I remember back in the day when I used to drink, I would wake up realizing that I ordered stupid shit off of Amazon. So
yeah, exactly.
I got a story.
I can feel that, you know.
I got a story. My story, Bobby Nick, is that one night I was up high as fuck, and we had cats, and I bought a $300 self-scooping a litter box. The one with the rake in it, the litter maid when it was first out. That's what and that was the first time I woke up with that regret. I woke up the next day and I went, I think I spent $300 on a litter box last night.
You high motherfucker.
I did, and I had to tell my wife that, just like that. I went, I think I spent $300 on a litter box last night. I was sitting there all high on weed, Bobby Nick. I'm like, this is the best invention I've ever seen in my life.
Hold on. Did it actually self-scoop?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, the rake would, the cat would shit. It had eyes in it on either side. It would detect their motion. And about 10 minutes after they were done, Bobby Nick, the rake would come out and do a little ceremony and scoop it up and put it in a little container, and it would go back in place.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, maybe it's worth it $300 then. I don't know.
It was for a time, yeah. Let's see. Pop culture.
You don't know how old Scarlett Johansson is? I'm kind of shocked. I just now looked her up.
Yeah, it's in the article too. She's 40. She looking fine, right?
Yeah, she's 40. 40 years old. She's so young.
Go ahead, 40 shorty. You can buy a ferry downtown for $20. It's a good deal. Not that kind of ferry. Not that kind of ferry.
Shoot.
Talking about something totally different.
Hello, Frisco.
It's going to end up chopped in Bangladesh. Terry Nee, that's what Scarlett said at one point. She said, at this point, we could make money off of it if you would just decide something. But at this point, it's just costing them money to own it.
It's historical, isn't it?
I believe they think it is because they took them all of their lives. So they have an emotional tie to them because they're Staten Island boys. So I understand from Staten Island to Long Island, you have to take, one of the ways is you can take this convenient ferry that runs all the time.
Yeah, I feel like you can make this a historical landmark in some way or a ocean mark and start selling some tickets.
There you go. That might be an angle for them to make some money on it. But I think they just want to do something to stop hemorrhaging money at this point. Basner says Chops doesn't watch SNL. I don't really watch it on the regular anymore either. Sometimes I might see some viral clips online, but I don't really watch it either.
Yeah. Back when Will Ferrell was on is when I really watched SNL a lot.
Yeah,
that was my
when it
SNL.
Mm-hmm.
My SNL was like the fucking 80s, man. That was, with
wait a minute. Who was on SNL in the 80s?
Oh shit, there was a lot of people. I can't even remember.
Oh, I have their I see their faces.
Most notably
like
Eddie Murphy.
Wayne's World, yeah. Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
was
Mike
there.
Myers.
Mike Myers.
Mike
yeah.
Myers was on SNL. Eddie Murphy was on SNL.
Absolutely, brother.
Right? Yeah, yeah,
Like,
dude.
as main people.
Yeah,
yeah.
Not just
they
as
were
stars.
cast members.
Get out of here! I did not know.
Yeah, they
that.
were cast members. 100%.
There you go. We're getting y'all caught up. 100%.
My favorite era is probably the Chris Farley era, though. Honestly.
Yeah, that other than the 80s era with Eddie Murphy and all that stuff, I would say in past that era, I think the Farley, David Spade, and all those guys, I think that was and Adam Sandler, I think that was the next great era in Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
where they really come out with all stars that you know till this day from that era.
Yeah, Phil Hartman too.
Phil Hartman, rest in peace. What a talented fucking guy, man. That's a shame.
And the way he went out too, man.
Murder suicide with the wife.
That,
Holy shit, man.
That was fucked.
Yeah. Take the loss and scrap it, says Terry Nee. Probably best, Terry, is the advice. The AI ScarJo picks kill me. Yeah, they look good in the fire. Yo, bougie motherfucker, says Tiff. I bought that rake one. Oh, my cat piss rusted all the screws. Dumb. The Chungstone. I had when I had the one I had, it had the plastic forks, buddy, and you know the way my cat thwarted it, it took giant pisses and shits, and it could no longer work. That's how my cat thwarted ours eventually.
Oh no!
I like the clip, so I don't have to watch the entire thing. Space Nerd agrees. Eddie Murphy. Yeah, he was on there.
Yeah, that was his black man.
The era of Fallon, Catan, and Farrell was a good era, says Space Nerd.
Yeah.
Phil Hartman was great. Space E75 agrees. Jesus, Chops, where have you been?
I'm not gonna lie. So, I'm now remembering Eddie Murphy's skits on SNL, but for some odd reason, I thought
I'm Gumby, damn it.
Gumby, damn
He
it.
was like a guest star of some sort instead of like the actual main cast.
Yeah, he was a very young man, 18, 19 years old. I think he was a cast member, very young.
Nuts, man, to think back then.
And one of his, I'm not going to play because much like WWE, NBC Universal will just strike anything that you show on here. James Brown Celebrity Hot Tub Party. If you get to look that up on YouTube. Eddie Murphy and the James Brown Celebrity Hot Tub Party. Hot tub. In the water. Want to kiss myself. Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze doing the Chippendales dance is a classic. Have you ever seen that one, Chops? That's awesome.
Yep, that is 100% a classic.
Like they're actually perplexed. They really can't quite figure out which one of these guys they should pick. Fat guy in a little coat. Fat guy in a little coat. Ooh, you better not. Let's see. 100% Widow Killer. Definitely Space Nerd. Mandy Diff checks in with salutes for all of us.
Hey, Mandy.
How we doing?
Widow Killer, if I hear that Loverboy song, that is all I can see. Donkey Kong says, I've had all the crazy eyes I can handle. Only slightly crazy eyes for me now on. Yep, you know them extra crazy ones. They come the extra work with them, a little extra baggage. I'm buying the newspaper. Oh, yeah, when Eddie Murphy was a white man. What I've discovered, when white people are alone together, they give each other stuff for free.
Take the newspaper. Take it.
Yeah, just take it. Take it. No. What do you mean give me money? Just take it. And then when they're on the bus and the last brother gets off the bus and they start serving wine and champagne and stuff like that. Oh my God.
When he's in the costume area and he's watching white people walk and he's just like, yeah, I need my ass to be tight like that.
Yeah, you gotta have to be tight. That's right. Absolutely. Here's another great classic bit. Here you go. Mr. Robbins' neighborhood. This is how we answer the door in my neighborhood. Who is it?
Yeah, that was so fucking good, man. I loved it.
See his dog in the night. See his teeth. Do he bite? Kill my landlord. This is a poem for my landlord. Slip in window, break his neck. Got no reason? What the heck? Kill my landlord. Chops, perfect dance. Hoya Mandy from Space Nerd. Canteen boy. Adam Sandler. Let's see. Mandy Diff is getting the shout out love to Donkey Kongington, Space Nerd, Stacey Allen, and Space Chief 75. Pay us back anytime or don't. We don't care. It's white people. I'm going to go to the bank loan. Yeah, what are you doing? Let's see. Mandy Diff says, Chops, I've been missing you on the Corn Show. Donkey says, yeah, only one at a time. The trade-off in shifts. Excellent, Donks. Buckwheat has been shot. That's a, whoa. That's another one. Hit the wrong sound. Yes.
Buckwheat, that's right. That's perfect timing, though, BF. He said buckwheat has been shot, and boom. Boom.
That was perfect.
Yep. OT. Breaking news, buckwheat has been shot. Yeah, they played up the whole they did the whole Reagan assassination, but every move, and rather than having Reagan in place, they had buckwheat. So they had buckwheat getting out of the limo like Reagan did. Buckwheat has been shot, waving to everybody. Wow. It was fucking hilarious.
As many times as I've seen that, I have never put that together.
See, he knows CIL, my landlord. Jack knows. Slip in window, break his neck. Got no reason. What the heck? Back after a meeting, Hoya, Space Nerd, and Mandy Diff from our friend Skoll. Mandy Diff's got the love for Uncle Jack. Good beat, says Mandy Diff. Stacey Allen, what movie is that you are referring to? I can't place it. Green Man's laughing. We got the Skoll and the Hoya. Uncle Jack shouting out Mandy Diff. We had fun hanging out last night in the shack. Eddie Murphy as Clarence, the fifth Beatle. That shit was funny too. Yeah. After we had Clarence, the fifth Beatle. Hey, Chops, you getting a shout out from Jack?
Thank you, Jack. Welcome back in, buddy.
Oh, the alpha is the cold-blooded. Yeah. Use alpha. Use is it buckwheat? Use dictate in a sentence. Darla says my dictate's good. Use dictate in a sentence. Space Nerd, Eddie Murphy skit on NFL. That's right. Wild Bill, that don't get free. She's talking about prescription talk, and we're having fun talking about these stories that we're doing in the other news. And I got another one for you. All right. So do you guys notice that after the beginning of the year, like all of these cable services and Netflix and all this stuff try to raise your rates? Is that a thing you guys noticed?
Yeah, I noticed it, and then I cut them all off.
Well, yeah, it makes you reevaluate things. Let's check in, and I'll tell you a story about more stuff that's going up that we probably all use. Dang Lizard checks in and says, Hoya to everyone. How else are you supposed to impress Jodie Foster? Boy, what are you doing? That's right. You're talking about the gaydar broken John Hinckley. How you doing, Dang Lizard checking in? That's right. The only guy with broken radar, he thought he was going to impress a lesbian by shooting Ronald Reagan. That's right. How you doing? Hoya Dang Lizard. Uncle Jack says, the behind the scenes of the real buckwheat was hilarious. It absolutely was. Little Rascal streams live on YouTube, so it's great. Dang Lizard gets the shout out love from Skoll. Jerry Shepadini says, makes you think. What makes you think? I didn't think anything made you think, buddy. How you doing? Jerry Shepadini checking in from Scotland. So I was starting talking about things going up. So people are cutting the cord, like you said, Bobby Nick. Many people are making the choice that you did, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, Comcast is coming up with a clever way because they can feel the people leaving, buddy. Comcast is launching a $70 a month sports and news TV package in a bid to attract some cord cutters because they know that this is happening. It says Comcast announced Thursday the launch of Sports and News TV, a new video package for its Xfinity Internet customers as part of a strategy to remain competitive in the streaming era. The move comes as customers increasingly shift from cable networks to streaming services, disrupting a once profitable legacy business. Comcast, owner of Universal Studios and NBC, lagged behind other media stocks in 2023, with their shares dropping 14.7%. Only Paramount Global fared worse, losing 30% of their value. But in November, Comcast revealed plans to spin off its NBC Universal cable TV networks, including MSNBC and CNBC, to an independently publicly traded media company called SpinCo. But this new package, guys, check out what they're trying to do. The sports and news TV package includes all the major broadcast channels, which would be ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, Telemundo, and Univision, as well as they mix in news channels like CNBC, CNN, Fox, and MSNBC. But as well, they mix all the sports in. The $70 a month package will also give subscribers access to live sports events such as NFL, Premier League Soccer, and WWE. So I just thought that was an interesting story, Bob, because like we said, every year when they come hitting you for more money and they all start going up at the same time, we start making these new decisions, right?
Yeah, well, I remember people started cutting cords when Netflix became a thing, and that was like, it was like that $8 a month. Okay, well, I can live off that, and it was like, okay, and then Netflix started going up, and then all these other services started launching, and it's like, oh, you need this one and that one and that one, and then it's like all of a sudden you're paying more than you ever did for cable. This was supposed to be the cheaper option.
Yeah, they're a la carting us out of our wallet, right?
Yeah, and it's
100%
not
a
anymore.
marketing tactic.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Chops?
I gotta say it's a marketing tactic, and I don't know what it's called, but it's definitely I'm going to lean towards ambushing.
Ambushing.
They set you up with a it costs this, but they never really give you they never really give you the option. Okay. Perfect world situation. You have a Netflix subscription, and all of a sudden it goes up. Well, automatically they should stop your subscription and tell you how much it's going to cost from here on out, and let you decide from there. But instead, without telling you, they're just like, well, we kind of put it into the media, we put it out there, so it's your fault if you didn't pay attention.
Well, I always like when they try to get me on you can sign up for this for 2 years, and then after that, you'll pay for it at the regular price. And I say, what's the regular price going to be in 2 years? And they go, well, we don't know because we have no idea how much it's going to cost in 2 years.
So after I forget that I even have the subscription.
That's what they count on. That's what they count on.
I love it, dude. I hate it. But
Terry Needs reminds us that Hinckley, since he's been released out of jail for shooting the assassination attempt on Reagan, he has a YouTube channel and music now.
Well,
Space Nerd says,
I
go ahead, buddy.
I paid for Jesus, what was it? Sirius XM for an extra like 6 months past my subscription because I was like too fucking lazy to phone in and cancel. So they cut me on that.
Yeah.
Or when I would phone in, it was like, oh, it's too late. They're already the offices are already closed. So it's like, fuck, I'll do it next week.
Well, and you notice the hoops they make you jump through, right? If you decided you wanted to upgrade your service or buy 10 more services, Bobby, you could do that simply online. But when you want to cancel, they want you to do it online and talk to a customer service rep so they can kind of guilt you down and keep you around to a lower tier, right?
Yeah, exactly.
One of the best government bills that it's either government or federal. I think it was a federal bill in the States that was, I don't know if it was passed or not, but what they were trying to introduce was saying that those companies would not be allowed to ever charge you or upcharge you or do anything more without you knowing. And also upon that, it will be just a one click away from canceling.
Yeah.
Because they purposely make it extremely hard to cancel those subscriptions on purpose.
Oh yeah, they do. Like you gotta hit the tiniest button at the bottom of this email thing. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. When you want to stop giving. Go ahead, buddy.
Then something else pops up. Are you sure you want to cancel? And it's like, and then after that, another fucking thing pops up. It's like, Jesus Christ. Just let me fucking cancel already, you stupid cock-sucking son of a bitches. And then after you're done, when you're finally done canceling, how did we do? You did fucking horrible, you assholes. You did horrible. It sucks.
Let us know how much we helped.
Well,
there it is. Flex 316 checked in from down under, and he says $70. That's what I'll pay for Prime a year. How you doing, Flex 316? Hey, Flex, I have a Prime and YouTube Premium. How much can I watch? Good day, sir. Space, Eddie Murphy skit where it was him as a white man going to the bank or being, that was great. Basically, look at Eddie Murphy SNL as a white man on YouTube. You'll find it. Yeah, the loan office, don't pay us back. $8 a month was the golden days. Popkey says, Bobby has spent more on cigarettes this morning than a Netflix subscription.
Well,
he does
that
make
is
probably
true.
an accurate point there.
That is true. I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
That competitive pricing, it's not happening. I cut the phone line and the cable. All internet, says Terry Nee. Space Chief 75 says, I use Prime and YouTube Premium, and that's it. So that's what I prefer. My wife likes all the other movie channels, so if it was up to me, I would get rid of them off of cable too, but I live on YouTube Premium and a little bit of Prime. Terry Space. Samesies Chief, Stacey Allen says, I have to call once a year and renegotiate my internet service. And Stacey, that's what I don't like about that, because one, you have to like write it on your calendar and remember it, and it's just like it's giving you more work to do just to have their service, you know?
Yeah, I have to do it every 2 years, but
it's like a job. It's like a job doing that. Yeah. That happened to me with my home internet. The first year was great, and then the second year, all of a sudden, the bill was doubled, and they said it was just a promotion. Sirius was $30 a month. I paid $10 for my internet, says Space Nerd. I got the discount because I was a student. No way I'm telling them I'm no longer a student. What's up, Chops?
Gotcha. That makes sense. When I heard $10 a month, I was like, how?
Popke would like to know if you are broadcasting from a walk-in freezer.
Some would say, but no. Normal.
The Richard Pryor Back to Africa telethon bit was the best SNL skit I ever saw, he says. Blummel's divorce lawyer says, Bobby Nick, I feel your pain. It's excruciating, frustrating with this stuff.
It is 100%.
Okay. White face is extremely cultural problematic, LOL. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm a little bitter about the movie White Chicks as well. I don't think it's no good. It's great. Reverse racism is no better than forward racism, I guess.
Dude, 100%. I'd love that conversation.
Yeah, you see it out there. I cancel a credit card once in a while to start fresh with subscriptions and weed out money suckers. Yeah, Terry Nee, and I know that you always let everybody know I'm not doxing you where you say you're kind of boomerish with the technology. But Bob, they even have apps that will you put all of your kind of monthly things in, Chops, and it'll kind of monitor that for you.
Yeah.
They do have an app for that.
Yeah, there's a new app that will let you unsubscribe to these things a lot easier, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that is part of the gamesmanship, though, is to make it difficult to unsubscribe. And like Bobby Nick, so you forget and you go, oh, fuck it, I'll do it in 6 months. That's what they're hoping for.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what they're hoping for.
For you to just say, it's only $10. Oh, it's only $20. You know.
Yep. And then like Bobby Nick's saying, now you're getting pummeled with those 10 and 20s from everything that you like.
Yeah.
Our friend Bobby Nick. Look who it is. It's comedian Tay Boogie checking in. He says,
Tay. How's it going, brother?
Tay. You got De Hoya from Blummel's. Stacy says, I just did it yesterday. They're upgrading me to fiber for like $83 a month for the first year. Ugh. And then you got to make an appointment and you got to put it on your calendar. I got to call these mofos up so they don't overcharge me later.
Damn, that's good, though. She's got $83 a year? Shit. My shit costs like $150 a month.
Wow.
I've got to know. I've got to know. Everybody out there that has paid for a cable bill, just normal one when we only had TVs, no internet. How much did that cost? And I want to see how much it costs to have the streaming platforms. Obviously, I think that the streaming platforms will equal out to way more, but I want to see how much more that is.
Yeah, we did this as a segment a couple of years ago on a show that Bobby Nick and I we did something similar in that we decided to come with a list of all of our monthly things, bro, because we were all losing track of like what we had, and Bobby Nick couldn't believe he learned something about himself, like how much shit he had, didn't you?
And you know what? When I realized that I was paying like $120 a month for all the shit that I had, I cut a lot of it loose.
Yeah, bro.
I can't do it.
Because we could slowly see this slow creep happening. We were seeing, this one's charging you separate. This one's charging you separate.
Yeah.
And we started doing between Sirius Satellite Radio and StreamYard and YouTube Premium and all this shit adds up.
Mm-hmm. And what got me thinking this, guys, is like, I'm not going to lie. I've been watching, me and the wife have been watching a lot of Better Call Saul lately. And the first couple of seasons are all about just the fine print of things. So now it just makes me go like, wait a minute.
My mother taught me when I was younger that life is all in the fine print, man, because people put in front of you what they want you to hear and see, but the real deal is in the fucking fine print.
Man, that's not taught enough these days. I really don't think it isn't.
That's a more you know from Chops and me and my mother. Blum, what's the vibes? Says Comedian J Boogie. Hoya Chat family from Tits McGee, living in the Bobbyverse. Living in Hoya Chat family. Mr. Blue Sky checks in and says, is Live Ween here? I haven't seen him yet.
Not yet.
He's been in the chat the last couple of days, and I said kind of off the cuff yesterday that I would like him to join me today, but I don't know that we talked enough about it to put it together and have him on quick enough. But I definitely want to have Live Ween on again. Oh, I'm on super.
Maybe just lurking. Live Ween, if you're alive and out there, press 1 or comment 1.
Comment 1. Check in with it. Dang Lizard says, I like some racism in my comedy, not in real life.
Right.
And the whole thing about racial comedy is that the reason that I believe you laugh at is because you understand how ridiculous and absurd the things you are saying, that you are being absurdly racist. It's not funny if you're being actually racist. If you're, let's see. I cancel my credit cards and fake my death every 2 years. Everybody's got methods of keeping their credit rating up. Terry Nees said $250. I think that's what he's talking about, what his cable bill is, or maybe was, or what he's kind of putting out.
The cable. Yeah, I think during the time.
Cyke Clyde says, we have 2 gig internet for $100 a month, not fiber. There's no way I need more than 2 gigs. With what you do, I don't know. I hold on to that statement. Comedian Tay Boogie says, I used to sell Comcast, and I hated it because people were getting robbed, says Tay Boogie. Yeah, because it's just layers of confusion and packages over packages and taxes and fees, and you don't know what the hell you have. Stacey Allen says, I pay $148 a month for DirecTV's most basic package. Popke says, times are tough. Some people can't even afford fingers for their gloves. I think that's directed at you, Chops. He's like, Mr. Blue Sky says, I will take my people's credit cards of their hands. It's my way of giving back. Heading. Okay, let's go. I see you there backstage. Okay, let's do this. I want to wrap up the news as soon as I can. You might have to do what you got to do. Okay, so Comcast is doing their thing, right? They're trying to counter what's going on, because look, we've talked about it up. Like, people are upset about it. Everybody has different ways of dealing with it. But yes, here's the one. Whoa, wait a minute. Here we go. This next story I have for you, also Netflix is doing their thing, Chops and Bobby Nick. They are raising their rates again. Did you not hear yet?
No, I didn't.
How much now? Last I checked, it was like $24.99. There ain't no way you can get past that.
And they have so many different levels, bro, and different deals. Like, we originally got our Netflix as a kind of a co-op kind of deal, a package deal with our Xfinity, our Comcast cable. Like, you can get it cheap.
That's being offered now a lot. Yeah, I see that. Like with cell phone,
but now they're
companies.
But now, once again, they get more expensive, or they take that away too. So there's always different levels depending on which way you got into Netflix and what level plan you have. Whether you have singular, with ads, without ads, family. But for more on any and all of this, we're going to turn it over to the Bikini Report. Good luck trying to get some information out of this. Netflix is going to tell us about Netflix new price increases. Bikini Report.
Netflix just had a very good quarter, and it's celebrating by hiking its prices. While it's happening in several markets in the US, the cost of the basic service with ads is going up $1 to $8 a month. The premium package will also be rising to $25.
What?
It's hard to blame the streamer though. It had 18.9 million viewers last quarter. And among the subscription streaming services, it had the lowest cancellation rate, only 1.8% in December. Chalk all that up to Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, Christmas Day NFL, and the second season of Squid Game. And whatever they're doing, the market certainly approves. Upon the release of those numbers, Netflix's stock surged 13% in value. And over the last year, shares are up an astonishing 77%. As far as costs go, though, we'd like to know if there's a price point for you that would make you think twice about subscribing to Netflix. Let us know in the comments and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Yeah, that one right there. Thank you very much, Bikini Report. Yeah, so she raises a good question. Like, what is anyone's price? Like, I'm like, I can see 10, 15, 17, but now if we're getting near 20 with Netflix, I'm going to start really thinking about this, Chops. $20 a month. What do you think, man?
It really comes down to the shows that you really do care and love for. So, like, Netflix has Better Call Saul. It has Breaking Bad for me. It also has Band of Brothers for me now, which they, I think they bought it from HBO. So they're trying to stay in the game. They're trying to make sure that they have what they have something on their platform that's worth the amount of money that they're trying to save. But if you're not into those type of shows,
well, it's interesting.
You're going to be dropped very quickly, Netflix.
Yeah, it's interesting because you hear stories about them just hemorrhaging money because they are going out and buying all these properties and entities to show on there. But they obviously feel emboldened, Bobby Nick, because they said they had the lowest cancellation rate and they had like 18 million people join. So they're feeling in a bold position right now, bold enough to jack up the prices.
Yeah, I mean, in Canada, the with advertisements plan costs $4.99 because we don't get as much on Netflix as you guys do, and we get other stuff that you guys don't get. So
I forgot that you guys get a different type of Netflix for
yeah, we do 100%. We do. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But I mean, with the addition now of WWE, I guess I don't know. That might make a big difference, but
in order to pay for all of that shit, they have to pull in mad subscribers or raise the how much they're charging the ones that they do have. So I think you're seeing a little bit of both, but it's all in a balance game to try to pay for all these kind of content. I think
I got to say that these people are just doing it wrong sometimes. When you see an upsurge in viewers, that's not the time to go, hey, we need to raise our prices. That's the time to let it soak. Let these people come in, let them love the service. When a company starts raising its prices, that's when I think the company is they're starting to make bad business choices.
Well, I think they are. It costs a lot of money to put on that Jake Paul fight. It costs a lot of money to buy NFL broadcasting rights. So that's the part where they're kind of hemorrhaging money.
Let them pay for it. It's not our deal.
Yep. BF finds women boys. I do not tear knee. Look, my friend, I understand that some people like skinny women and big women. If I only put the kind of women I like on here, I don't know if that'd be very interesting. And let's see, other people, Just Mike says, I remember when I first got Netflix, it was the cool new thing and it was $7.99 a month. And so you were like, man, fuck yeah, I'll throw down $8 a month for this shit. But now we're getting up into damn near $20 or $20+ $25 for the premium plan.
I need somebody to correct me on this. BF or Bobby, was Netflix the red box before it was Netflix?
Yeah, I believe it was. They were I think they were kind of into that, and they kind of went, because they were the mailing thing or whatever, right?
They were doing a similar thing anyway. I think Redbox was its own service, but they were doing a similar thing. That's what they started in. DVDs,
mailing DVDs
rentals through the mail.
Wow, man. That is insane to think that where they've come from. Like
Flex agrees with your strategy, says that's so stupid. Your biz has a good quarter. Let's fuck that up by jacking up the cost. Stupid. He agrees with your approach. Hey, I got a package deal for you over here. Here you go. Until someone says something, I'm using my student status. I get Prime for $15. We won't dox you. We won't tell on you. Share the code or we're going to tell on you. Yay, says Blummels. So Chunkster says, I pick 2 at a time and watch those when they build up a season of shows. Oh, then I watch and swap. So he's got a strategy. He goes from service to service and goes, hey, they look like they got some shit popping off over here. I'll kill this one for a while, enjoy this, only spend my money on it, then back and forth. That I've never heard of that strategy. That's pretty good. I like that.
You know what my strategy is? You want to know my strategy, guys?
What is it? I know your strategy.
Pirating.
Yeah, no shit. Don't dox yourself. Yeah, VPNs and hard drives is Bobby's way of going. Let's see. Okay, she's my new favorite now. See, Tyranny? Not you might not like the stick figure girls, but Blummels does. She forgot about Raw moving to Netflix. Oh, that's right. WWE Raw. Yeah, so they got to pay for all that shit. Donkey Kong says, dang lizard, me too. I'm starting to realize that some people can't tell the difference though. Caught myself tuning back. Oh, the racial humor I used myself. They're talking about racial humor. You like redheads? Oh, Blummels, says Space Nerd. Always think times 12 for services, says Terry Nee. Eventually that's where it's going to go, huh?
Yeah.
Nerd getting the love from Blummels.
Do you guys ever get tricked with those monthly free advertisements? Like, yeah, come in. We'll give you 2 months free. And then let you decide if you get or a 1 month free, whatever it is. Like
No.
that they're
you know
taking
what?
those cards.
You know what I do? You know what I do? I will take that 2 months for free, and I will cancel their asses. I'll put an alert.
Some
on
people
my
love
phone.
playing the game.
I'll put an alert on my phone, and I will cancel their asses before they ever charge me.
Yeah, Chops. Like I would rather just, I would just rather set it and forget it. Like pay a fee and then not have to like make a schedule or make a game out of it. But there are many people that love to dick her, you know, especially if she sits still long enough.
Right.
I'll dick her too.
If I get into something that says 1 month free, I know I'm going to be 9 months in. Period.
No, never. Not me. No.
That's smart though, Bobby. Keep that up, dude. Seriously.
Bobby Nick gets moose calling on his Canadian Netflix, says our friend Terry Nate.
Probably.
Dang Lizard says that's why I still have DVDs out of the show. Chops. Name only one is new. That's why I have DVDs.
Hold on, that one boggled my brain.
Me too. I live in Canada. I pay $17 a month for Netflix up there. There you go. We should all download stuff illegally again and make them have to meet our demands again. I like that, Mr. Blue Sky.
That's right.
We had to break out the Aries, Bobby Nick, right?
No, it's other things now.
I'll throw an old reference out there. Let's see.
That's way old. That's way old, Bobby friend. You aged yourself on that one.
Fuck yeah, I did. That's where I started, bro. I was Aries, yeah. I wasn't quite Napster. I didn't really. But Napster was already getting beat up by then. I was messing with Aries back in the day.
Yeah.
I go back to Aries. I only use a VPN so I can watch Netflix from any region. Fuck the CRTC.
Yeah, you know what? You know what sucks, man? I just had to renew my VPN, and I got a new VPN because the other one was like way too expensive. And now this motherfucker won't even let me log into Netflix. Netflix won't let me log into Netflix while I've got the fucking VPN on. So I got to cancel this fucking VPN and find a different one.
They're getting hip to that too. They're cracking down on VPN usage. I read in the article and password sharing.
Yeah.
I was getting primed for
sharing, not so much yet in Canada, but in the States, I hear it's rampant.
Because you're all so polite about it, you know.
Yeah.
Over here in the States, they're just like, "Oh, we can take advantage of this real quick."
So my situation was we pay for the Netflix family plan, and my wife and my two daughters, we all have like our own name and our own presence on there. And my daughter went off to school, and she's using her Netflix on other devices, and they're constantly hitting me for codes. And is this her? Here's a code. Like, is this a registered house device? I mean, they are really like on the case.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was getting primed for
and you even got the fucking family plan. So Jesus, imagine.
Yeah, and they're still busting my shit.
Yeah.
They're like, you got the family plan, but we don't like that she's watching it outside of the house. It's like, fuck you. I'm paying for the family plan.
Look here, premium subscriber. Are you sure you are who you are?
That's how they come at you too. Yeah, you pay money for that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you pay money for that insult.
For the insult. I watched The Sopranos through the Netflix mail DVDs. LOL. There you go. See,
nice, man. I gotta say that DVDs, like there was an entire year and a half where I had no internet and all I had was DVDs, and I would go to a Goodwill every day just to find like new things, and like it really does change you as a person. It really simplifies things down once you just get into the only DVD realm.
Yeah, I got a huge DVD and Blu-ray and 4K collection, and CD collection for that matter, because I like physical stuff that I can touch, stuff that is there, with a CD with music. I remember so fondly when I was a kid, putting on an album and being able to have the case in my hand or the record cover or whatever, looking at the album cover, looking inside and looking at all the artwork that's done and some of them would have the lyrics and you'd look at the lyrics along while listening to the songs and stuff like that. It's the lost thing now. Like I don't think anybody even knows. Like with newer bands, they don't even really know what the album cover looks like. They don't care. They don't even care anymore.
Well, and plus I think the concept of an album, listening from a song from track 1 to the final track, is also lost, Bobby Nick, because a lot of things is singles nowadays. Like we grew up learning albums, and you learn there's a rhythm, there's a feel to it, and you know the next note of the next song that's going to hit. You know, from hearing the end of it.
You were playing that whole album because you paid $15 for it, at least, probably. You know, and so you were going to listen to that whole thing, front to back. And you know what? I got into a period where I was just making playlists on my computer from all the downloaded shit that I had, and I missed so much music because all these new albums were coming out that I was just listening to the hits in the playlist on.
I love that you said.
I felt like I lost. I felt like I lost something. You know what I mean? Because there was even an AC/DC album in there, and I fucking love AC/DC. And I've recently gone back and listened to that AC/DC over and over again, that AC/DC album over and over again. But you know, I didn't know that whole AC/DC album, and I know every single AC/DC album front to back. You know, and that
when you start getting them digitally and piecemeal,
exactly.
But there's something special behind it, because I liked when you said that you paid $15 for this. Like so you're gonna listen to it front and back, and just like DVDs, same exact thing. You're gonna listen to the director's commentary. You're going to look up everything that all the information they give you, and there's a ritual behind it because you're giving that time to it. But when you get to these streaming platforms, there's so many things out there. I tell you, I will spend more time trying to figure out what I want to watch instead of watching something.
Right.
Because there's so much, and I'm not dedicated to anything. I didn't pay that $15 for that one item.
And that's another thing that's changed us over the years. It used to be, you had so many hours a day and so many media outlets. Now we have more media that's out there that we could consume in a day. Everybody recommends different shows to us, and they're probably right that they're all great shows, but we literally don't have the physical hours in the day to process all of this. And also, it's just different medium. And this is one of the biggest business faux pas ever Widow Killer talks about. Blockbuster was offered to buy Netflix, and they declined because they thought that streaming was going to fail.
Oh my God. Imagine the CEO.
Imagine, because this was the peak of Blockbuster's success, and everybody saw that where it was going. It was topping out. Everybody kind of felt it was already going to end up online, but the technology wasn't there yet, and I guess it wasn't enough for make Blockbuster and believe, and they're gone.
There was just a stubborn old rich business person behind that seat going, nah, it's never gonna work. Nah. So,
DVD through the mail and books for sale online. Who knew? Jeff Bezos knew. I was being cynical nerd. Blummel says it was so cool to get mailed DVDs and then set up a list, and then all you got to do is drop them in the mailbox, and then you get the next one on your list. They were innovative at the time.
Right.
All right.
It was a special thing because you're getting multiple dopamines being released. Like, we love, number one, receiving packages, and we love watching movies. So that's a twofer in one day.
It's like having Christmases during the year. Netflix has produced a lot of original content as well, just not so much recently. Yeah, and I believe that's the ultimate challenge. They're producing it themselves so it doesn't cost much, or going out and buying existing properties. I had all of the seasons of The Sopranos on VHS as Donkey Kongington. Two Joints gets the love from Skull. Redbox was kind of cold too. It was vending machines with movies. Yeah.
It was really cool.
The Redbox was,
It took over Blockbuster, in my opinion.
It did, and because you could they were literally popping up everywhere. They had them in McDonald's. You could go get a Happy Meal and grab a disc and be out the door. I remember them being in the dining room.
Wow, I remember those days now.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, man! Good on the marketing.
Yeah. I still have the original Transformers movie from the early '90s on Betamax, says Blumels. Blue Sky. They're talking about stuff. I pirate everything, says Cyke Clyde. Jay's got them cigarettes up for you, Bobby Nick.
Hell yeah.
Morning, Jay. Let's see. Bones up. We aren't all as cool as you, Cyke. Yeah, I pirate everything. Pirates everything. All of Boardwalk Empire, Dexter and True Blood on DVD too. 2 joints. I'm a dicker. Oh, you love the dicker? I'll dicker. Let's see. True Blood, love that series. I have an old computer in my garage for porn and pirating BitTorrents. See? There's a guy that knows some torrents and some Aries. There you go.
Yeah.
Do you have a Jack Shack pop key? Apparently he does now. Let's see. Let's get through some of these. Bear Share says.
Oh, Bear Share. Yeah, I remember Bear
Share. That's
Share.
an old one.
Wow.
Damn.
Bear Share, Limelight. Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Bro, Terry, you went this hard to save some money? Terry said, I used to climb telephone poles to take the traps off the cable for free. HBO. I'm reformed now, though.
I remember those days, too. Holy crap.
Flex316 says that password sharing and VPN were both squashed in Australia at the start of 2024. Netflix says Brutal Pain. I'm subscriptions. You mostly pay for stuff that you could already have for a one-time payment with DVDs. Currently, you're just paying for the licensing every year. That's true. I heard Blu-ray is all the rage, says Space Nerd. Yeah. You talking about weed? I stole my Windy City Heat DVD from Netflix. Mail rentals. Just never sent it back. Access it from her phone. Sounding like Perry in here. Don't touch my CDs. Not allowed. That sounds very Perry-ish. It does.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's see. Betamax is making a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. It's been here for years.
I love
that's right.
Betamax, man. Holy shit. It's better than VHS. God damn it. Why did they have to get rid of it?
Flex316 talks about he's reflecting on when you got posters with albums, Bobby Nick. You just get some decent posters.
Right. That's true, too. Yeah.
I'm always listening to both singles and whole albums. It sounds better, both. I like to listen to vinyl, both. It is better. I still have my Kiss Army sticker.
Nice.
You know how much Seinfeld is edited from the original DVDs to what's broadcast now? They cut scenes for more commercials. So the Chunkster is giving you another great reason to have some physical stuff there, Bob.
Yeah,
because they do. Sure. They speed things up nowadays to make them fit in that half hour with an additional commercial. They have that technology where the show actually goes faster, but they can stretch the voice out too as well, Bob. So yeah, and they edit shit out because it's on for commercials. So yeah,
yeah. And I mean, when Seinfeld came on fucking Netflix, I think it looked like fucking crap. It looked worse than the DVDs, and it had something to do with their compression.
Oh yeah, I heard about something about that. Somebody was complaining about that at first.
It was fucking horrible.
Yeah. Let's see, because I think that's why vinyl is making a comeback, because people want to hold it in their hands and look at it and enjoy the art.
Vinyl also has a particular sound to it.
I
can't describe
100%.
it.
Yeah.
But it's just, you can't go back once you
It's got a warm feeling to it, you know. It's just that sound.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Really,
nothing else has like digital. Nothing. There's no comparison.
It's more natural and less chemicals.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right, because a lot of the hiss and the aura of a record doesn't really register digitally. You know, it has to be of a certain strength in order to show up as a digital signal. And so the record, you don't get that out of the digital. You get just the pure sound without any kind of atmosphere to it. I designed a few local bands' album art, says Space Chief 75. Nice. That's cool.
That's awesome.
Stacey Allen, come on now. You better, Bobby. Do you know, this for anybody, do you know Back in Black front to back? If you don't, you better get out this country. Get out.
Hell yeah, I mean, that's one of the greatest AC/DC albums of all time.
That's an album where you can feel every song coming. You know, every song coming.
Hell yeah, yeah.
I have my mom 1960 hi-fi record player. It needs a needle. Well, get on Amazon, Space Nerd, or get on eBay. You'll be able to find it easy enough. I have every Boxcar Willie album, says our friend. Yeah, but do you have Slim Whitman box set? You might have beat me now, Bobby, Nick, but I guarantee you I have more fucking DVDs in Blu-rays and SCs than anybody here, even BF being a DJ.
I'm now realizing that one of the best parts about DVDs that I truly love is that the internet does not tell you whether you can watch it or not. You can just pop that sucker in as long as you have electricity.
Not only that, right? That you can work in better situations. But what I've found, Chops, is that shows are being edited for the current sensibility of the day.
I've noticed that, and it drives me insane. Oh.
Right. So I don't like anything that removes the context of something that I once enjoyed to condition for the sensibility of the day, you know? Because if we keep doing revisionist history and keep going back, taking everything that offends us out of the past, we'll basically have nothing because, I don't know. We're not going to go down that road, but yeah.
How about this? How about this? Put it on the goddamn streaming service with the fucking warning, but make it unedited.
That has been done.
Maybe this was from a different time or whatever. But that's why I'm holding on to my a lot of my Blu-rays. With what's that one movie? God damn it, I can't remember. But they're really trying to get rid of that one.
Even last week I was watching. I think it's called. Oh man,
can't remember.
It's with with Nicolas Cage, and he's an armed dealsman. He works with weapons. Lord of Wars, I think is what it's called. And they YouTube had edited out almost every single F word out of there, and S word for that matter, and none of it sounded correct.
Look, Melon Farmer, they like to put Melon Farmer in there for motherfucker.
What is going on?
Right.
So it's okay to show people shooting each other, but can't say the F word.
Don't you love that hypocrisy, bro? That they can murder, slay, slaughter. You can see blood and guts, shooting and everything. But goddamn, if you say Melon Farmer or something, like if you say a foul word, that might fuck up somebody's brain. Isn't that terrible?
Yeah. Well, you don't want to hurt feelings.
More than the gore. Donkey Kongton says, I used to go to Walmart in the middle of the night and spend $500 to $600 on DVDs and CDs and shit for no reason a couple times a week. Damn. So we got help for that problem.
Fuck.
The guy that created Netflix did it because he was sick of the late fees at Blockbuster.
Yeah, nice.
Chief, you should make some Fat Mez albums covers, said our friend Terry Nee for Bob Levy's Sons Band.
That'd be cool.
Netflix barely made it, says our friend Terry Nee. Yeah, and like I said, I think it remains to be seen because ultimately, Chops, and Bobby Nick, this is what's going on. They keep having to spend money for content, but they keep having to make money and raise money. And they have to do that. If they're going to do a good business, they got to have more money coming in than they're putting out. And I think that's the challenge for them.
Somebody's got to lay down their arms and be considered the cheap service, because if everybody is $9.99, $10.99, and they just keep on raising it, somebody's got to take advantage and say, hey, we're going to be the $7.99 people and say we're never going to change our subscription.
You make an excellent point. Competition is always the equalizer in commerce, buddy. And so, somebody might be out there going, hey, you know what, guys? We can be great idea. The cheap Netflix, man. We can be that alternative and go, hey, we're not that guy. And they could get a lot of attraction for that.
You're going to make so much more money that way. Regardless, your bandwidth is going to take a hit, but I think they're ready for it.
If they can kind of start out simpler and just kind of start with some basic movies that don't cost them a lot to rent out to people, maybe so.
Absolutely.
Make one and see. Our family needs to evaluate how many things we have subscribed to. Tiff, we are all in that situation, girl. And don't we do the same when we go, man, I know I got this one I don't watch. I got that one I don't watch. And then you're paying out the money and we just kind of let it happen, Chops. We let it happen.
If you think about it, like a lot of us are subscribing to one particular network just for maybe one or two shows. Now, if you do the math and you just buy the show on DVD, you're saving a lot of money.
Right. And so I believe we're at like the precipice of all of these kind of decisions because they're forcing our hands by changing and affecting our content and how much they're charging for it. And I think we're all just going to keep reevaluating this. See, it's easy to forget. And that's what they count on. I had 4 of those super long crates full of vinyl at one time that had belonged to a DJ that had died. And my dad started dating his wife and she gave me all his albums and crates. Your dad must have been throwing it down pretty good there. Go ahead, son. LimeWire, says Mandy, going back. Torrents.
LimeWire, yeah.
We got LOL. I had a black box for free pay-per-view in the 90s. Why gotta be black?
So did I, actually. You know, I do remember that. Yeah.
Space Nerd wants to know if Donkey still has all that sweet vinyl. Go ahead. Let me see.
Now, is it true about the vinyls? I got to know, like, if you stored improperly, those vinyls just go bad after a while. I don't know if you have to do it horizontally or vertical, one way or another. But
yeah, I don't think you're supposed to put them on top of each other for the compression. I don't think that's great with them and all. But
and also, it's also best not to store anything in damp places.
And I had mine in the attic, which isn't always great for them. They can warp too up there, but some of it depended on, because some of those albums were made of that hard, thicker vinyl that was less susceptible to some warping and stuff. Bob, right? You remember those? And then some of it was that cheap shit that would just curl up.
Yeah, those ones that would you'd have to fucking lift weights to be able to lift them. Take them out because they were fucking heavy. They were heavy bitches.
Josh, I must have missed your comment, buddy, or I misunderstood it. I was only trying to help you, BF, with your issue you had with your daughter accessing Netflix and it hassling you. I didn't see what you said earlier, buddy. Let me see.
No, we must have missed that one. I don't think we've been taking it that way at all.
No.
I'm like my brain working fast here, so I might be talking. Oh, tell her. Here we go.
It happens.
Tell her to access. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I probably was going fast and brushed over this. Tell her to access Netflix from her phone. Plus, I thought we were talking about Wendy, too, for a second there, because she's been having issues.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Oh, at least month and once where she is, so it won't hassle you about your household use. I travel a lot for work. All right, thank you, Josh in Tennessee. Yeah, buddy. I did kind of graze over that in the interest of speed. Thank you. Let me see. We definitely got to reassess. You had the black box. Let's see. Gangs of London. We got the compression and aspect ratio. Our friend Popke, who's kind of in the audio kind of business kind of thing. I know he knows some stuff about that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh. I'm sorry if I misunderstood that. They digitally edit out for wokeness also. That's kind of what I said.
Yeah.
Hey, Schnee checks in and says, good morning, ladies and fricks. How you doing, Schnee? Just Mike says, there's nothing like the sound of a needle scratching on a record in the beginning. Hey, Wolf, how many pieces of vinyl do you own, Bobby Nick? I got some vinyl. Hoya Space there from
dropping
Schnee.
that needle. Dropping that needle is awesome.
But then you hate the advert when you scratch it. There are times when you make those mistakes with it and you hit it.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
And you're like, ooh, I hope the record's still in good shape. I hope I didn't mess it up too much. Half of the record players sold now sound like shit with $5 status, and the kids don't understand. Yeah, there is a new wave of these ones. They're like these $100 kind of ones that have like Bluetooth on them as well, where you can send the signal to your Bluetooth speakers. Chops, you seen any of those?
I have seen those. Yeah, that's actually all I see.
I have my
father's. Just have a goddamn diamond needle. That's what I say. The diamond needle.
I have my father's turntable from back in the 70s or something that it handed down to me, so that's what I use. Let's see. Space Nerd says, no, I don't have all the vinyl. I took all 4 crates to the DJ I knew and sold all 4 crates to him for $1,000 after I picked out a few that I wanted. My favorite Blu-ray I have is Samurai Jack.
Oh, nice.
I saw Bon Scott's prison cell in Fremantle, Australia. He was locked up for stealing petrol. That's fuel. That's gas.
Yeah.
2003, most of the DJs. Original vinyl cost a fortune. Terry Nee, I have a vinyl store around me, buddy, and they deal with they'll buy old vinyl and they sell whatever new vinyl it is. And yeah, I don't know what you guys pay for vinyl, but they're trying to charge $15, $20, like $25 for like older pieces of used pieces of vinyl there. Chops?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. From what I've seen, like even at Walmart, you're getting vinyl for like $15-$20. And
that's crazy.
Dude, you have no idea. There is vinyls out there of certain prints of vinyl that are more rare, and people are buying them for like $500 to $1,000 a piece. It depends. It depends, you know.
I hope they're in good quality.
All depends. Yeah, I mean, it's weird.
Dang Lizard has a vinyl story today and says, just today gifted the vinyl of the Black Sabbath album Paranoid to a good friend. That's a cool one with that photo on it and everything.
That's awesome.
That's cool. CDs, not cities. It's all dumb. Have conversations if it's a tough topic, not hard. A lot of artists put that artificially into their music. Did I miss trending program Canadian Corner? No. Lord of War.
You did not.
Lord of
Oh,
War.
yeah. Yep.
Lord of War. Spotify is adding needle scratches to all the tracks to appease vinyl lovers, but that's not exactly the same. That's just cheesy, because the scratch has to follow a beat or something of a song. It has to fit in between like the rhythm of the song. It's kind of like that pop that you hear when a certain note after a certain. Yes,
it's not just a gray noise or
just doing a hiss along anything. I don't think that quite. The Gaylord of War. No, that's Bob Levy.
Hey,
Melon Farmer.
remember,
that's racist.
I remember when House of Pain came out with their album, their first album, and they put digital record noise, vinyl noise in their shit.
Cheesy.
And I was like, this sounds different. I had no idea why, but then I learned that that's what they did. They didn't actually use actual vinyl.
That's a horrible solution to try to come off like vinyl with something digital. It sounds like
that's why it sounds so different, because it's not actual vinyl.
Well, let's see. We got Schnee Hoya. We have 2 joints saying Melonville was a town in the show SCTV. I loved SCTV. Melon Farmer, that is racist. I don't know if you're a certain Melon Farmer. So we got that one. Hoya Donkey Kongington. Oh, Discord link says Donkey Kongington. Gotcha. They are trying to retroactively wokeify all classic entertainment. Brutal Payne says they just paid a fuckload for Raw to come to Netflix, right? So they got to get that money out of the subscribers' asses or get more subscribers.
Yeah, if you build it, they will come.
Can you send me the link to Snack Squatch's Discord? I got it running in my chat. What are you talking about? What are we talking about over here? You got to watch the chat on BF Live, The Vibe. Donkey says, Schnee, can you send me the link to Sack Squatch's Discord? It's running right here on BF Live. Amazon ran at a loss for decades. And are they making money, Terry Nee? That's another company that operates in the margins, chops.
Yep. Yeah. Very true.
Let's see.
I think they are now, but yeah, I mean,
the price for Amazon Prime is still $9.99, correct? Or have they raised it?
Mine is.
I think I'm paying a little more than I think I'm paying. I don't know if I'm $11.99 or something like that. Maybe. Let's see.
Okay.
Once again, chops. I get into that fog. You ask me, and I'm like, yeah, that's one of the many services I have, and I really don't know how much any of them cost.
Right there, it just goes to show you, man.
So that's the perfect example. That's what they do, man. And then you go, fuck it. I don't know. I guess I need it. So why even worry about how much it even costs? And it's weird. We gotta break this.
More.
We gotta break this cycle. Yep. Ooh. Tits McGee, living in the Bobbyverse, says Netflix should have a package that includes porn. What do you think they would charge? An arm, a leg, and a penis. That's what I'm thinking.
That's right. Yeah.
Man, that's not a bad idea for them, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a porn business.
Warning: if you are a sensitive snowflake and don't have a lot of testosterone, please don't watch this show because you'll be triggered. Let me get it for you. Fact BDLs, freedom of speech. Living in the Bobbyverse, only suckered. Oh, the suckered pay for porn.
Well, that's true. That is true.
Well, all right. Let's see. You want to instantly piss someone off? Try to censor them. You guys are having fun with this topic, man, because the chat is on fire. Online estate auctions are a great way to get vinyl, says our friend Terry Nee. There you go. Flex, I've had many albums fall victim to the dreaded vinyl window warp myself.
That's what I'm thinking. The warping. Yep.
Yeah.
The old cabinet record players are making a comeback. So many were trash. Terry, you remember the ones that were like furniture. Like when I was growing up, they had the stereo cabinets the older relatives had, and you lift it up and the turntable was in there. The speakers were all built in. It was wooden. It was a piece of furniture.
There's this Japanese record player that you can buy for like, I don't know how much. But you just set the record in this thing and close it, and it reads the record without actually spinning it and dropping a needle on it and everything. And like somehow I don't know how, but yeah, I mean, you will be able to play those records over and over and over again. You don't have to worry about it warping. You don't have to worry about scratches. But unfortunately, I can't play colored vinyl. You can't pick a single.
What? It plays white people vinyl.
No, it plays black. It plays the black vinyl. Only the black vinyl.
Oh,
traditional.
Terry Nee says old speakers cost a fortune now. Yeah, Terry Nee, don't remind me, buddy, because when we were when my family was flexing and growing and stuff, and I was running out of room, brother, I had to donate some old Technique speakers, 3-ways. Got rid of those, but I often think about those speakers per month. So I'm trying to 3D print vinyl instead of the warm noise. You get what sounds like a modern modem connecting to an alien planet. Oh, shit. 3D printed vinyl. I never even thought about that until you said that.
Jeez.
Come in, Mars. Come in. Amazon only makes $575 billion a year. It's chump change. Yeah, but what do they put out? I mean, let's see. They are fine, BP. They don't need more money from me. Amazon first turned a profit in the fourth quarter of 2001. Ooh, another controversial topic. Bring back the Costco hot dog pricing model for streaming services. The Costco hot dog is $1.50 and will remain so in perpetuity. Are you familiar with this whole anomaly? The people love going to Costco apparently for these bargain hot dogs and sodas and stuff. You familiar with that, Chops?
I am. Yeah, it's not. You don't just get a hot dog for $1.50. You also get a drink with it too. It's amazing. And there's a huge backstory between. I think it was the somebody that used to be the CEO, and then when he backed down, he was kind of just said like, "Look, you can do anything you want, but don't you touch that $1.50 hot dog ever."
Every time I read an article about it, so many people are so passionate about this. Now, I go to Costco from time to time or the warehouse clubs when I need to, but I can't say I've ever been like over to the snack bar. I know it's there, but I'm not that snack bar guy, but people are, they go hard about this. And Chops, I just recently read an article where they're getting rid of the $1.50 French fries, and now people are losing their shit about that. Apparently they have a bargain order of French fries you can get there too.
No, I've only known about I did not know about the French fries. I know about pizza, hot dogs, drinks. I think that's what everybody mostly is going for when they go to these little Costco and Sam's Club stands.
Yep.
I only recently learned about this, and yeah, a friend went and tried it out and sent me pictures of the hot dog. I was like,
it's a different type of food, man. It really
and the drink too. Like it's like holy shit. Like that actually looks really good, and it's only $1.50. I was like,
it's
wow.
not a cheapy looking hot dog either. It's a
no.
It's like you got it from a ballpark. It's that type of hot dog.
Yeah. And unless I go at an off time, that snack bar area is always swarmed and active and has a line around it.
Oh my God, yes. But to tell you what, even though they're keeping the hot dogs at $1.50, they're probably still making a profit.
Well, they do. I believe they count on that like the chicken as a loss leader. Like you said, there's certain things where they go, you don't touch these because this is what brings people in the door that spend those hundreds of dollars at the register.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's a perfect marketing ploy. Perfect.
Bobby Nick, look at this story, buddy. Popke left his Dirty Deeds album in the window of his parents' motorhome and it warped the worst summer vacation ever.
Oh, man.
Oh, I don't know how many times I left fucking cassette tapes on my dad's dashboard in the summer and came back and they were melted. Like, oh no. Fuck. I left my Walkman on there one time. Oh my God.
What's it? The Chunkster says there are laser turntables, but they still don't sound right. That's what you were saying.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I don't know. They played the sound. It sounded pretty good, but I don't know. Maybe it was a YouTube video, right? So you never know.
Dog and Soda says Skull. I have a set of Bose wall speakers from the early 80s. I got them from a relative. They are the shit. Man, I've never owned Bose, but anything Bose I ever heard sounds amazing.
And they last. They really do.
And the dogs are long dogs. They're not the tiny ones, like the Levyverse. That's right. Internet Archive is still in copyright lawsuit over digitizing vinyl, says Dang Lizard.
Yeah.
Amazon killed the radio star and killed Book of the Month Club in my hometown. That's right. Hey, Sweet Scorpio's checking in on an afternoon on BF Live, The Vibe.
Scorpio, good to see ya.
We are just hanging out talking. I'm technically supposed to be doing the news, but we bring up subjects and we have a great time talking about them. And this is just a hang today on BF Live. It's definitely a vibe. Good morning, Sweet Scorpio. I haven't seen fries at our Costco. I wasn't aware of them either. Well, not long enough for the hot dog. The Costco chicken bake is damn good too. The lost leader of the chicken. Home Depot dogs are good enough. We got the bones up. Is that a pair of underwear? What the hell is that? Let me see. Doggy Content's laughing. I can honestly say I've never eaten at a Costco. I am a snob, or am I a snob? Yeah, you're all right.
You got to try it at least once in life. It's different. It's
it's always too much of a line, bro. I'm like, I just never want to mess with the line.
There's a reason for that.
Terry Nee says, I spend $60 every time for a $4.95 roasted chicken at the back of Sam Club. I am weak. And I can't believe Terry Nee, because I always say at minimum, normally chops when we walk in these warehouse clubs, I always say it's normally a $100 drop.
Mm-hmm. I mean, easily. I mean, well, you're saving so damn much. Spending that $100, you're going to save $100.
You always end up buying multiple items that you had no idea that you wanted or needed before you walked in the store that day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't know that when I got up today, I was going to need like 100 of this. My dad has a pair of speakers, says Just Mike. They were made in 1973 and they still work. That's the best shit, bro. Keep that shit going.
I know, yeah.
Never fails.
My whole stereo setup is from like the fucking 80s.
It's the great shit, and that shit will run forever. My Bose wireless headphones are coming up on 15 years old. Replaced a few parts on them, but they still hold a charge for like 2 days straight, says Brian Kowalczyk. Bandy Diff says, $100 membership for a $1.50 hot dog. She makes kind of a point there, Mandy, but you got to go, yeah.
You try it. I'm telling you, it's so good.
Donkey checks in and says, I have Marantz speakers from the early 70s and Advents from the 70s and that still work. I've got some Techniques, 3-way 12s that still work. They're probably my old ones now. Fuck. All right. Well, man, you guys are awesome. Applebee's is selling discounted snow what? Oh, I get it. They compete with the Warehouse Club. That's a good take on that one. It's $65 a year. Well, folks, man, Bob, I think we talked about an hour or so, Bob, about Netflix and shit, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
Hold on. That was great.
We're having a great time. I'm supposed to tack on my miserable news history moment, but because we had so much fun, I might just kind of skip over that today. And we're like way past the piss break. It's 20 after 2.
Yeah.
We were supposed to take a piss break almost an hour ago. We're all probably going to burst. What do you say that we're not done having fun? Because I'm not done having fun. We'll scratch out and finish up the other news. And why don't we come back and maybe we'll do some horoscopes and just for the ladies, whatever we can kind of get down with. Let's see which way the show takes us, folks. People are still talking about their favorite electronics and shit. We started talking about Netflix. It ended up talking about all this great stuff. This is the vibe. It's happening. It's going on. It's being created. How about if we take a 2.5 minute piss break, folks? What do you say, folks? Let's do this. 2.5 minute piss break. This is a time where you get a drink, get a smoke, grab a friend and tell them that ain't nobody has more fun talking about great stuff in the afternoon with friends than we do right here on BF Live. It is the vibe, folks. 2.5 minutes after this piss break on the other side for a whole lot more fun. Come on back.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. think I need a piss break. Oh yeah, I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back.
Oh, shit. I'm back. This is time.
Yeah. The awesome vibe that is being created here today, Bobby. Nick, we've talked about this backstage, buddy. I mean, I haven't even gotten into do transitions and get in and out of segments, man, and I don't mind it. I love just hanging out and talking, man. You just never know when it's going to pop off like that.
Mm-hmm.
So much fun. I want to thank Chops for checking in. Chops had to back out and everything. He'll try to stay around longer, he says, as the weeks go on and all, but he's got things going on. I think he had said backstage he had to pee like an hour ago, but he stuck around, man. He hung out. Thanks for the 40 awesome people there in here kind of watching now and kind of been hanging out all day. This is the vibe, folks. This is the vibe 234. And I have lots of stuff written down that I could plan and get to, but I love just hanging out and talking with you guys. And I had no idea that, Bob, that we would go off talking about Netflix and vinyl. I knew that people would be passionate about paying for Netflix, but what a great conversation.
Yeah, that was great. It was a good one.
This is what I love. I love just doing this stuff, man. BF is transitioning. Wait a minute. I resemble that remark. How dare you, Terry Nee? Oh, nothing hitting. Here we go. Oh, I must sit down.
Hello, Frisco.
There you go. Space Chief is having fun with the fire and the flames. I think once in a while you should do a for the ladies pass break and make it 30 seconds longer. Piss break, maybe. I got a few bows surround. Those are nice. I'm not transitioning that much. Matt checks in with the bones up. It's Friday, Matt. It's a hairy day. Bones up and cigarettes. Smoke them if you got them, of course.
That's right.
Boy, this has been
That's
so much
how we
fun,
do.
man.
That's how we do.
We are off the rails. We're off the charts. We're off the chains. We're off the hizzy. Why don't we do this just so we can get like rolling, and then let's see what we can roll off of this. Those Advent and Marantz speakers are hard to hang with, says Donkey Kong and Tim. Yeah. Those my big Technique speakers, Bobby Nick, were those big ones that were like a piece of furniture in your room. They almost came up to your waist. Those big old they were I think they were they're early 90s, I guess they were.
Yeah, I have some nice vintage 80s JVC speakers.
That's cool.
They're pretty nice.
Currently I got my old DJ equipment, Bobby Nick, so I have like actual PV amplifiers.
Oh, do you really? Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
So that kind of helps curve the pain of me maybe giving up those Technique speakers when I would maybe still like to have them, but I would always have to be American picker to have everything. I would have to live amongst everything I ever owned, Bobby Nick, to keep all of it, buddy. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, Marantz was definitely the higher end, buddy, but just the techniques and all of it now compared to what they're making nowadays, I just think those old speakers are the shit. And Bob, I used to love sitting there and just watching an old speaker thump and watch that rubber kind of get stretched. All that. That's great. Or put a candle in front of it, watch
Watch the pound. Watch it. Yeah. Watch it fucking just
That's
move.
fun. That's fun shit.
Yeah.
There we go. Donkey Bones Up from Matt. Donkey says, those Marantz speakers are worth a couple of $1,000 a piece. I bet they old. Old German Sandfield speakers sound unbelievable. I have never heard of such a thing.
I see nothing. I know nothing.
I know nothing about what you speak of. Wow, we could do so many things. We could do. How about this? Like I said, we're gonna set. Let's get us back on course and everything. And I didn't do this yesterday. I like my boy Cyke Clyde, and he's been busy doing other stuff. He's making some great stuff and content for Bob Levy and myself. So I want to feature him. And today we're gonna look at some stuff in Cyke Labs. I picked a little kind of theme here again. I've been picking themes of stuff to sew from my boy Cyke. He is Cyke, and this is Cyke Labs.
Maybe I'm allergic to him. Maybe I'm allergic to him because I just sneezed my fucking ass off. I don't know.
Well, I hope you're not allergic to Cyke Labs because he's
I hope
my
not
creator.
either. I love the Cyke videos. Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. I have a pair of Dyna audio speakers in my studio that are the price of a decent used car. Says Pop. I know you're a sound guy, audio engineer guy. Holy, the Space Nerd from Matt. Stachunksha says, I'll give anyone perfect looking 79 Infinity reference speakers. Woofers need reconing.
You know,
Space Nerd says,
I remember back in the day, I went into this shop because I was looking for a new stereo, you know, and I went into this shop and I was like, what do you got? What's good? And I mean, they basically took me hostage for like an hour, showing me all kinds of shit. I was like, oh my god, and I did not buy from them because they
too much pressure,
threw so much shit at me. Yeah, exactly. They threw so much shit at me that I didn't even know. You know, and I told them my price range, and they were always trying to get above that, you know, and or way too below. You know, it was like I don't know.
I ended up because I've told you before that I DJ'd for a little more than 10 years, over 10 years. My sister had a bar and all. So at some point we had to go to the music store to buy our gear. Matter of fact, the amplifiers that I told you I have now, they're like the big ones. They're like basically like furniture, right? So I went into the store, Bobby Nick, and this store is known to have like an attitude, like we're the music store, like, you know, we only deal with people that are really about, you know, serious about music and buying music, right? So I'd been in there before and looked at stuff like that. So it was almost like a Pretty Woman thing or a Wayne's World thing. I went in there with my credit card and I knew that I was going to buy, Bobby Nick. I had already shopped for what I wanted, right? And I went in there and bro, they tried to give me like an attitude, like you want to look at the guitar, you know, like Wayne's World or something, like really you want to look at this, bro. They had, and when I started indicating to them and threw out the card that, hey man, I'm buying this and this, boy, you ain't never seen some people turn their attitudes around. Unbelievable. Really? And I loved fucking with them because they were all up in there, almost like Pretty Woman about you. Oh, you think you can shop here? BF Live says, the vibe. Did you just say that fuck the ladies? No. For the ladies would be twice as long because I missed all week? I did not say that. You misunderstood that.
No.
Terry, the Bose shit was never cheap, and it's still not cheap. Bose is probably worth the money, Bobby Nick, but Bose tends to be always expensive.
Yeah.
The Bose stuff. Right. But it sounds great. Cyke, Clyde's throwing out the hearts, buddy. Let's do this, man. Today I'm going to feature the shorts from Cyke Labs, and you can. Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, but Space Nerd used 4 Cyke emojis that you can only use if you're a member here on BF Live. Turfner from Space Nerd. Whoa, Space Nerd throws out all the For the Ladies. Keep it in your pants over there, nerd. Calm down. I got Stacy throwing content in my mailbox right before I'm about to go live. Hell yeah, Chris. Good monitors are crazy expensive. Hey, Tiff from Cyke Clyde. Tungsta, Donkey will take those speakers. the stereo store playing Michael McDonald on a loop. I keep forgetting, not in love anymore. Do come to the Wisconsin border if you want those. Yamobile. I keep forgetting you can't afford this shit anymore. You totally said it, BF. Not true. I repeat, not true. Yeah, the ones I had were probably 4 feet tall, BF. Space Chief. Polk Audio, another high-end brand, great audio brand. What do you think about Harman Kardon while we're talking about brands here? I've been waiting all week. JC. Blaupunkt, another one. You want your Blaupunkt stores? The dickheads. Yeah, they act like, you think you can afford these speakers, Mr. Teddy Knee person? You think you can afford these? Stacy getting the laugh from Brian Kowalczyk. Hey, Terry from Tiffany, Washington. Delay the gratification, BF. He's telling me to tease you. Let's do this. I always wanted a nice Harman Kardon system. Never got one. That's another high-end name. All right, guys. Well, we are doing Cyke Labs here. I always tell you, watch the chat, and when you see Cyke Labs go by, click on it, go over to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, and watch these at your own time. But it is not now, because right now I'm going to show you what I enjoy about my friend Cyke Labs. Today, the theme I'm picking is all his shorts. We're going to check out all his, not his personal shorts, not what's in his shorts, but short movies, short things created by the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. And here's the first one. It's Chris Hay Twin Abels right here. Here we go. The shorts from Cyke Labs. Oh, let me unmute it. That's better. Yeah, what he said. All right, there you go. There's the first one.
Where's the editing? That's just the way I know Chris. Yeah.
Not much editing. But this one right here, oh, look at this sexy beat. This is called How to Be a Creep with BF Chang.
Damn, girl, are you having some drugs in that bra? Because you got a perky sick.
That's a great line. I've used it before. Hey, girl, you hiding drugs in that bra because you got a perky sick. That's definitely a line I've used before. Let me see. Let me go here. Go here. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Let me go this way. There we go. Oh, nope, going the wrong way. Go the right way on these shorts. Here we go. And you can have fun too, but we got to wait till after I'm doing my Cyke Lab segment right here on BF Live. But right now I'm going to show you, what I got for you. Let me show you this. Share screen. Here goes the next one. We're enjoying these shorts from Cyke Labs today. Cyke Labs shorts. This is, you'll figure it out when you see it. Here we go. It's Joey's Bigfoot. The fundraiser that never happened. My Bigfoot. There you go. There's a little short right there. And I can do a request for Cyke Clyde. Because I have showed what you're talking about. Cyke Clyde says, he's talked about the Truman Show clip. That is kind of a epic. We'll add that on here to the end of Cyke Labs right here. I got that in line. Let me see. I got that somewhere in here. Let's enjoy a couple more of these shorts here. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, actually, let me see. Here we go. I could have put this with the other theme the other day. We're having fun with Cyke Labs and just filling time with Cyke Labs. Here we go. Here's Bobby eating corn the long ways. Bobby loves corn.
I really like corn. What do you?
Oh, here we go.
Me? I really like corn.
What do you like about corn?
Ever since I was told that corn is real, it tasted good.
Did you think corn wasn't real?
But when I tried it with butter, everything changed. I love corn, but corn.
Do you think everyone should be eating corn?
No, not everyone has to get to be the best.
Yeah.
Let's has to try it. Have a bite.
What else are your favorite things?
A variety of games, hide and seek, had never lava monster. Yeah, mostly corn. I mean, then look at this then. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's corn.
It's corn.
But that's corn. That's awesome.
Can you describe corn to someone who's never tasted it before?
A bedlam big nozzle. It has the juice. It's the part that mostly makes me like it on.
How much do you think corn should cost?
$1. I hope you may have a corn-tastic day.
A corn-tastic day?
All right, let's stop calling about corn. If anyone loves corn, if you come to me, I can tell you all about it.
Do you like corn?
No.
Have you ever had corn before?
No.
It's corn porn. Bob Levy eating corn the long way. The way you shouldn't eat it, right here on Cyke Labs content segment. Well, I enjoy it, and I love my bro Cyke Labs, and I see him in here making recommendations. And I thought about this one like a day or 2 days ago, I think, Cyke Clyde, when I was thinking of themes or special stuff that we really kind of watched only one time and we kind of brushed over quickly. So this probably qualifies in that category is what I was attempting to say. So this one we're going to watch, it's called The Truman Show. And this is based on the entire Stuttering John experience. Like, this is based on Shuley being like the ultimate puppet master, like the Truman Show. And there's lots of little cameos and lots of little nuance in here, a lot of Easter eggs. So watch this. This is a collab between Scalzo Photo and Cyke Productions. This is The Truman Show, the Stuttering John version of The Truman Show, by request, part of our Cyke Labs content segment here, by request from the man himself, Cyke Labs. Cyke Labs, Scalzo Photo, collab, Shuley, Truman Show.
Following video is for infotainment purposes only.
The following video is for infotainment. Fuck this shit.
Coming to you now from the largest studio ever constructed, it's The Truman Show!
Yeah! Good morning.
Good morning.
In case I don't see you.
What if?
Come on.
No scripts, no cue cards.
Morning, Spencer.
How's it going?
What if you were watched every moment of your life?
How many cameras you got there in that town?
5,000.
Brilliant. What if everyone you knew was pretending?
Hi, honey. Look what I got at the checkout.
Ooh.
Dishwasher safe.
Haha, history.
That's amazing.
What if your world was make-believe?
The world he inhabits is counterfeit.
What if you didn't know it?
A lot of strange things have been happening.
Stand by the rain cannon.
Is he looking at us? Does he think he knows?
I think I'm mixed up in something.
They accept the reality in which they're presented.
Everybody's pretending, Truman.
Feels like the whole world revolves around me. Everyone seems to be in on it. I'm going away for a while.
The last thing I'd ever want to do to you is lie to you.
Fade up music.
Fucking cowards. And now I put the world.
Years wasted.
That's our hero shot.
I'd just like to say one thing. You're a liar and a manipulator, and what you've done to Truman is sick.
Well, you remember this voice, don't you? How could we forget? You think that you know him?
Let's go.
That you know what's right for him. You really think you're in a position to judge him?
What right do you have to turn his life into some kind of mockery? Don't you ever feel guilty?
Okay.
I have given Truman the chance to lead a normal life.
Is it?
The world.
This is where now.
The place you live in.
I'm gonna destroy.
Is the sick place.
He's not a performer. He's a prisoner. Look at him. Look at what you've done to him.
Just let it natural. Now, you can trim, I guess, but I'm not gonna start, really caring. I got a nice full black bush. My 4th beer in an hour. Okay, let's do the math now. I've had 3 beers in 1 hour.
Beer
How
math.
many beers are in my system? Dude, if 1 beer dissipates every hour, Do 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 do.
Great point,
There
Brutal
we
Pain.
go.
He only did it when he knew Howard wanted it.
Yes. So you figured it out. I
Yeah,
have had. So now I only have 2 beers in my system.
He can leave at any time.
Lady K.
If his was more than a vague ambition, if he was absolutely determined to discover the truth,
Sorry.
there's no way we could prevent it.
Vince is better than you.
I think what distresses you, really, caller, is that ultimately Truman prefers his cell, as you call it.
Hey. It's Rochi's birthday. Happy birthday, Rochi.
Truman, you can speak.
Who are you?
I am the creator of a television show that gives hope and joy and inspiration to millions.
Then who am I?
You're the star.
Was nothing real?
There's no more truth out there than there is in the world I created for you. But in my world, you have nothing to fear. I know you better than you know yourself. You're afraid. That's why you can't leave.
Please, God.
You belong here. With me. Well, say something, goddammit. You're on television. You're live to the whole world.
Starting down on the pillow.
In case I don't see you.
Cut transmission.
Don't worry about what's going on, Mike. Worry about your Morse first. Just shut your fucking mouth.
There you go, folks. It's a small feature film, a talented man. That was a great, fun thing to do. Thanks for calling that audible. Cyke. There you go. That's Cyke Labs for today. Once again, I will always remind you, he said he's like 470. He's getting close to 500, folks, which is like one of the first monetization plateaus here on YouTube. So if you could hook a brother up with a free subscribe right there on Cyke when you see it go by in the chat, that's the easiest way to get there. Thank you very much. Sorry, you can't make me like Stuttering John in any way. Yeah, no fucks or sympathy or empathy given by Stachunksta. Dang Lizard says, it's just an interesting how unlikable he is, but was once celebrated by so many. Yeah, because I guess he was showing that silly side of him, but then when he showed his actual personality, Dang Lizard, and this fucking ego of his that, Bobby, I mean, he still calls himself the world famous Stuttering John Melendez. What world is he? Yeah. What world is this we're talking about?
Yeah, I know, right? Like he's living in the past, man. That's just what he does, I guess.
He doesn't even realize that there's millions of people, generations that don't even know who Howard Stern is anymore.
Right.
He don't even get that. It's like him leaving the Dabbleverse. It's poetic, says Space Nerd. Space Chief 75 says, I can't say John isn't inspiring to my art. These clips, the Dabbleverse, John does inspire. And that's the biggest thing, Space Chief. He is, and I always said this about the guys, because even though I get tired of maybe so much Stuttering John talk and content, you can't deny all of the great pics and art and humor and sound clips that have been created out of John, but that doesn't make, and John thinks he's entertaining on his own. Like we all made John entertaining by picking and poking fun at him, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why
the-
he's entertaining.
that's-
He's not
that's the
entertaining
fun
because
part,
he
yeah.
tries to be.
No.
Yeah. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. It is a good time to rewatch it. There you go. Good Audible. That was great. Popke says of that, what an epic. Tiffany Washington said that this was her first time seeing it too. So lots of people's first time seeing it. Loved it, says Tits McGee, living in the Bobbyverse. So Cyke Clyde kind of he proved my own point, Bob, in that I say we kind of brush past a lot of these things so quickly, and we always go into the latest thing that Cyke did, but there's so much good stuff that we can kind of reflect on, buddy, and have fun with. Great shit.
Oh, yeah.
People were asking about Sasquatch Discord link. I told you it was running throughout the entirety of this show. Sasquatch is a great positive vibes dude, great saxophone player, and can't wait to go see him coming up in March. 100%. Only way I understand Stuttering John. Thank you, Cyke. Not the Bees 2098 says that was so dang good. Space Nerd says at Tits McGee, living in the Bobbyverse. I sing it like living in America. If that was the reference, I missed it earlier. Just sounds right. That's what I was doing it. Station to station. 25 years ago, maybe. I've hated Stuttering John since 1996, so no change in that for Matt. Thank you for playing that one. Thank you for playing it. Thank you for creating it. Come on.
Oh, yeah. That's epic.
And thank you, Cyke Clyde. And like I said, you proved my point, buddy, because once again, I'm not lying when I say that he has so much stuff that we brush past and you got to subscribe over there. Yes, I am trying to hook a brother up and get some attention to his page, but I really mean it and he just proved it right there. I mean, these guys are making epics and we're kind of like moving on to the next thing. So good time watching that. Hey, Matt from Tiffany Washington. John inspires my gag reflex, says Nimrob71 checking in on a Friday. Hope you're staying warm out there, Nimrob71. Hi, Not the Bees from Tiffany Washington. Hey, Tiffany from Matt. Good point, BF. Thank you. Hey, Nimrob. Nightbot runs my stuff, my T-Public merch store. Hey, Bob, yesterday when I did the pop-up morning stream, the Wake and Bake, Rise and Shine with BF Chang, people were noticing my armchair comic mug.
Oh.
And they didn't notice that they said, I didn't know that you could get that put on a mug. And I said, you can get this logo put on a mug or anything you want to by clicking on that link that's showing right now and my Nightbot's running. That's my T-Public store. And you can get the latest BF Chang logo there put on a mug or anything as well. Where's that at? I'll show you my latest BF Chang logo made in conjunction with Cyke Labs. Very good. There you go. So that's what we do here. Click on that T-Public link for that. Here we go. Cyke, Bob's Produce Guy. Thank you for making that one from Not the Bees. Me too, as a woman, it's extra disgusting. Nimrod bones up from our friend Matt. Cyke Clyde says, glad you enjoyed it, Not the Bees. I've never put more into a video than that one. Hey, Tiffany from Nimrod. Matt says, Nimrod, tell that puppet to go fuck himself. That green Fanuc gives me the creeps. Hey, Bobby, I've never heard somebody having a reaction like that to our friend 2K.
Well, he likes Nimrod, but he doesn't like the puppet. I don't know. It's weird.
Dang Lizard says that John's show was basically unwatchable before the Dabbleverse, and it became unwatchable when he tried to get involved in the content creation. Yes, he doesn't understand what's entertaining about him, Dang Lizard. Right. They much like the Truman Show, and there's where the inspiration comes from. He doesn't understand that observing him just doing his normal thing without him trying to set up things is more interesting than anything he could ever write or come up with himself. I have never watched Stuttering John since the late 90s on Stern, LOL. Nimrod says, Matt, me think thou doth protesteth too much. Hey, Nimrod from Donkey Kongington. Hey, Nimrod from Dang Lizard. Nimrod thanks Bud from our friend Matt. Nimrod gets the laugh from Tiffany Washington. Hey, Donks from Nimrod71. Love that Cyke, Bob's Produce Guy. Dang Lizard getting the laugh and the love right back from Nimrod71. Cyke Clyde says, do you have, Space Nerd is saying this, do you have any Cara oranges? Bob said I can use you as my produce guy. I don't know about that. Hey, why don't we do this, Bob? If you can stay around, you know how it is. We're probably going to go into overdrive, buddy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Over vibe, I should say. I messed up my own term there. We're going to go into over vibe. So how about if we do this? I propose this. I propose that we will do 2 more things I think will fit in. We will try to fit in for my ladies. We're going to fit in just for the ladies. And then we're going to come back and go into over vibe. And I'm going to hook you up going into the weekend with your soulful horoscope readings. Those are the last 2 things we're going to do here. We're going into over vibe. I see Tiff puffing. I'll be smoking during vibe. Well, so over you. Oh, yeah. So let me tell you something about vibe. Really super original, super creative. Well, that's speaking of super original, super creative. Stacy, I didn't have time to get in my mailbox and import what you provided for a new intro, but I have the old one, and here it is. So I guess we'll have a new feature coming up Monday or a new intro. But for now, this is the old one of a content segment that's not for me. It's not for Terry Nee, probably sometimes, maybe late at night, but it's definitely just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, every frame he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
And here we go, folks. Hang on, heterosexual guys. Because BF Live is a vibe for everyone, and this segment is just for the ladies. A little something for everybody. Here we go. Now, this is the time where, let's see, here comes the for the ladies emojis bricked out. It's for Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
Not the bee seems to know you pretty well. Oh, that's a shame. Dang Lizard, wrapping up the last segment, says, Joey C and Ray also need to learn that they are most interesting in real life, interacting with real people, but terrible at running a show. Yes, they are not interesting on purpose. They are interesting by accident. For the ladies, super bricked up. That's a shame. Here comes Tiffany Washington. Here they come. All the lovely member ladies are here. Wait until you see the new intro. Yeah, Stacy, I got a lot of going on here today, so I'm sorry I didn't have it for today, but let's have something to look forward to for Monday. Well, I'm gonna be back. You lie. I think he's one of them guys that are kind of watching. Is it over yet? Is it over yet? I don't know. He's kind of, watching curiously. That's okay. It's not for you anyway. It's for
he's jerking off. You never know.
I'm stroking my hydrogen rod. Oh, that's a great, yeah. That's it. I'm smelling. Here, I can find one for that.
I'm stroking my hydrogen rod.
I found the setting. Remember Richard Christie did that? He was he called Riley Martin with that one. Oh, you understand? You're gonna experience stomach pains. You understand?
Hey Riley, I'm stroking my hydrogen rod.
That's a great old shit, Popke. Jack Shack is the sponsor. That's right, folks. That's right, Uncle Jack Shack. Weeknights here on YouTube, the official sponsor of this segment, just for the ladies. Thank you, Uncle Jack. Come on, Brutal Pain. Tits McGee living in the Bobbyverse says, I have such mixed feelings about changing this song. Oh, we'll see. I don't know what it contains, but you're going to have to show up Monday, ladies, to see what the new exciting intro is for this. Jack Shack is the consumer of this bit. You can do both, Terry Nee. You can sponsor it and consume it. You can do both. Oh, it's just for Perry segment.
Shut the fuck up.
These guys are on to you. We're going to find out tonight. Membered ladies. That's right. Membered. That's right. Remember them ladies? Space Nerds laughing. Tax apes. That's the chunk stuff. Hey, come on. Don't leave yet, Stacy. Tell him to sit down, Stacy. Wendy called him as an alien from a retarded planet. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was, it might have been both of them. Cause I thought he fucked with Riley like that too. Listen, motherfucker, you understand? You're gonna experience very bad stomach pains for fucking with me, you understand? Perry emoji from Brutal Pain, but we're not doing that. We are doing just for the ladies. Here you go, ladies. Here's a couple pieces of content. And this isn't for me or you guys. This is just for my ladies right here on BF Live. And then we're going to do Soulful Horoscope readings, and then we're going to ease on down the road. Here you go, ladies. BF. Uh-oh, I see gray sweatpants. This must be a Stacy submission. Brutal pain. He's doing Tom Gully poo. BF. Oh, I'm assuming it's wet erection. I'm not watching or stroking my hydrogen rod either, because this isn't for me. This is for the ladies. Wait a minute. Well, show the dude with the hose. No, not showing the dude's hose, Terry Nee. You better calm down over there, because this segment ain't for you, buddy, and it's not for Bobby Nick or any of you heterosexuals. It's just for the ladies. Holy cow! Is that a brick in his pants, or is he just happy to see me? Hi-yo. I'm saying it's a little bit of both. I opened the first Jack Shack franchise in Canada. Whoa, said our friend Popke. That's a copyright. Tiffany Washington gives it a 9 out of 10, and she gives it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 5 for the Lady Stars. Tits McGee living in the Bobbyverse says, BF, we know you didn't just notice the pants as I did just now. I wasn't stroking my hydrogen rod when I produced this segment last night, because it's not for me, Tits McGee, and it's not for Bobby. It's just for the ladies. I meant that Richard had Wendy call. Okay, thank you. All right. It's all a blur right now. Yeah, Widow. Hey, yeah. Hey, Riley.
Hey, Riley. I'm stroking my hydrogen rod.
DWO. That's Donkey Kongington World Order. Behavio. Yeah, it's Behavio the game. It's Behavio the game. Hi,
Riley. This is Behavio, the gay alien. I'm stroking my hydrogen rod.
All right, let's continue on. We're mixing up stuff here. We're supposed to be doing content that's not for me. We're supposed to be doing content that's for the ladies, just for the ladies, as a matter of fact. So here you go. You guys can watch it, I guess. But here you go, ladies. This is your segment. BF. Hey, is this that gymnast, the pole vaulter? Whatever.
I was down, but now I'm
all right, all the ladies are going to throw their rating in here using their just for the ladies emojis. That's quite enough of that one. Bobby, I think you could see his hair. I don't know.
I don't know, but I what I do know, Bobby friend, is that we just hit a certain time. And
what time is that, Bobby Nick?
We are now into, what is it?
Overvibe. We're going to keep going, folks, but it's 3 o'clock right straight up on the East Coast. Thank you, Bobby Nick, for letting me know we are heading into Overvibe, folks, right here on BF Live on this great Friday. Let's see. Nice. I think the gay alien was Wood Yee, right? You know what? Sitting here at the computer right now, Popke, and trying to process that, or what, Widow Killer, that's a little tough right now, but I know it was all in that kind of era. It's
Behavio, the gay alien. You are ripe for probing, Riley.
Oh, I love that shit. Nice. I think the gays Wood Yee. I do that every morning, says Terry Nee. You backflips with your dick out. Let me see. I think you got a black eye from that. There you go. What else we got here? Produced and directed by Richard Simmons.
Hello, Frisco.
Wood Yee was definitely the gay alien. Hey, this is when. Hey, Riley. Hey, Riley. Hey, Riley. 2 Perrys out of 1992 Perrys.
Shut the fuck up.
That's a good measurement there, Brutal Pain. Terry Nee, prove it if you do it every morning, says Tits McGee. I can't see his face or eyes or lips. 7 out of 10, 3 out of 5 for the ladies emojis from Space Nerd. Really? Let's see. West right, 2 joints knows where we're at. We're in Overvibe. Oh, there we go. All right, let's continue on with this. The Overvibe, says Mandy Diff. And Space Nerd, everybody's excited about Overvibe. Popkey says, can we go into Overvibe without me reading the goal like Aaron does? Well, I try to be different than Aaron, but come on, if you want to help me for a goal, I love, need, and appreciate any super chats or memberships that you can get provided. Grateful for that. Donkey Kongington right there. Tiffany Washington says 6 out of 10 for that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 for the ladies emojis. Maybe later, McGee, he'll do his little backflip for you. Mandy gives that one simple. The Talzicians are obviously reptilian. You understand? Space Chief 75. Everybody knows that. Rip the deal system. All right, let's continue on. And men holding hands. And what is this? He gives it three cups of white stuff. Oh no. 1 donkey, 3 cups. As we continue on with this segment, that's not for you anyway, donkey, and it's not for me. This next one is just for the ladies. Here we go, ladies. A couple more
just
right here.
To me? Where the fuck is going?
What happened?
I don't know.
I didn't notice.
My connection.
Wow. What is this guy doing? He's about to give birth? Oh, look at my package, lady. We're going to see the ginger scale. See how much these ladies like the gingers. That's quite enough. It looks like he's just got a sock in there.
That was very gay, though. You know, like he had his ass up in the air and everything. So
even Space Nerd says, why is he filming that from that particular angle, Bobby Nick? Like, yeah you had to like line it up with your crotch.
It's like he wanted to be mounted or something.
Oh, during that segment, it says Bobby was literally cock-blocked. He couldn't see it for literally cock-blocked. 1 for the lady, says Mandy Diff. Camel Toe, says Brutal Pain. Tits McGee living in the Bobbyverse says, been there, done that, and got the t-shirt. Been there. Oh, tain't nothing to it, says JFK. Headshot. Tain't no big thing. Yep, not me. Cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. I mean, he has nice legs, says Space Nerd, but I don't know. 2 for the ladies, 3 stars. Easy with the ginger crap. It ain't easy. All right. Being a ginger ain't easy, but it sure is fun. Okwa Tanzanwan. And to that I say, Oni Seowan. Back to you. Okwa Tanzanwan. -1 LMAO. Oh, -1. Shit. Damn, look, even Space Nerd's laughing at that one. Maybe I can leave you with a good one. I'm not going to leave you with a ginger. I wouldn't do that to you. Let me find this one. Let me do that ginger. Where you at? Oh, it's ginger right there. Let me find another one. Here we go. All right, mate, you girls, I'm going to leave you with this one. We played a couple few, but I'm going to play one more after this just for Space Nerd, because she ain't been here all week. All right, so here's your next to the last one. Not for me, not for Bobby Nick, but we'll watch it anyway. This is just for the ladies. BF. Supermassive black hole, BF. Only a Seowan. A Kwanzaa Lijuan. You can't even believe someone doing that has a soul. All right, that's quite enough of that. BF. Terry says, a BF can't stop, but I notice you're here for every minute busting my balls about it. So that's what that say about you, Terry. But just keep in mind, it's not for you anyway, Terry. And it's not for me. This is your last one, ladies. This is just for the ladies. Here we go. This is the bonus one for Space Nerd. Here we go. Look, he got the pink shorts over here. Go ahead, pink shorts. All right. There you go. That's quite enough of that. Space Nerd gives it an 8 out of 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 for the ladies emojis. Terry Nee checks in as sexually confused over here. He's got, I don't know what he's got going on. Got a sad boner or something over here. I'm concerned as to where this segment is, what this segment is becoming. I know. It's for the Perrys.
Shut the fuck up.
We'll have to find out tonight. I'm going to be hanging out with you guys in the chat later on tonight, quite heterosexually. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 for the ladies emojis. Tiff Wash follows up with a 7 out of 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4 for the ladies emojis. I hope you ladies enjoyed that segment. It wasn't for me anyway, that segment certainly was just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat, making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
That was just for the ladies. I'm here with my boy Bobby Nick.
Thank God that's over. Holy shit.
We made it, Bobby Nick. And you know, I might not have an exact palate cleanser that counters it with some beautiful ladies. We've done that before. But I do want to go into, because we are officially into I can't get an unnecessary echo. I can't get enough of you guys at 9 minutes into hour number 4 of what is normally 3 hours of content, but we're officially in the over vibe, and I want to set the weekend off on a positive note. I'm going to go over to my horoscope studio, and we're going to see what the weekend holds in mind for us. So throw your signs into the chat. I'm going to go over to my horoscope studio and rub my balls most aggressively as we continue with the show here in over vibe, and I bring you, for the weekend coming up, BF Live's Soulful horoscope readings. Let's do that. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful horoscope reading. That's right, folks. I'm over here now in the mystical horoscope reading studios. I'm going to read you your horoscopes today. Let me see, I got so many messages flying around in so many different directions. Who's that? Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, you can hear the porn/horoscope music. I'm going up to where I see a first sign. Let's see what we got. We got demoralizing. Do we need the theme twice? Yes, we do, damn it. I'm a proper guy. I need order. I need stuff at the beginning and I need stuff at the end, okay? That's just me. I need those little beats.
Close it out.
I need those beats to change and do my transitions, Popke, if we're getting real technical. Yes, Popke, he does need that. He got -1 because he was too young, not because of his hair, and he looked like he was giving birth. I don't know that one. This segment, I just listened to 2 joints. The music accompaniment is just as bad. Damn, well, you can thank and or blame the lovely Stacey Allen for that one, and tune in Monday to see what she's bringing us with this new intro. I'm scared and intrigued. Too young. Over sauce? Not exactly. It's over vibe is where we're at. It's not over sauce. It's over vibe. And Pisces is the first one I get to after Oversaws. So this is for Tits McGee, living in the Bobbyverse. Station to station. Let me go. I'm gonna rub my balls most aggressively and read Pisces. This is for Tits McGee, living in the Bobbyverse, and any other Pisces joining us here today in Overvibe for BF Live's Soulful horoscope readings. Pisces.
Well, hold on, before you go into that, I want to read you Wendy's last chat to me. She says, Bobby, you were in my sleep. Last night there was 200 of you fucking me.
Holy shit. 200 of you, Bobby?
200 Bobbies banging Wendy, I guess. Yeah.
Like there's a bed that can hold that action. I still say you should take her to Africa one day. $200 Bobby Nicks. Wow. Ain't no bed can handle that action. All right. Well, let's continue on. I believe I was getting ready to read Pisces if you're done with the update. Is that all you got for me, buddy?
That's all it is. That's all it is.
All right. Yeah, I'll never refuse a good Wendy update. Thank you, buddy. Anytime. Pisces for my friend Tits McGee living in the Bobbyverse. Let's go to Pisces. And I'm going to let you know for my Pisces, today is an 8 out of 10, Tits McGee. I hope that's the kind of day you're having. It says to pursue an exciting professional opportunity. Talk things over with friends and relations. An important connection can develop into something interesting. And it says to network and share. So get out there. Get your ass out there. Professional opportunities through networking and sharing. Have a great weekend, Tits McGee and Pisces. Aries Libra says Mandy Double Diff. Checking in for a Friday double diff. Let's go up top to Aries. Mandy, your Aries horoscope is as follows. It's a 7 out of 10, so I hope that's the kind of day you're having, Mandy. It says that new paths will lead to a destination you've been longing to discover. Dive into juicy investigation. Juicy investigation? Yeah. Explore an exciting thread for amazing revelations, Mandy Diff. As I go into Libra for Mandy Double Diff. Here is you on the cusp. You're having a 9 out of 10 Libra. It says creative expressions, flowers. Listen to your muses. Follow a hidden undercurrent intuitively. What you say, write, and create now can have a long-term benefit, Mandy Diff. No, it's not Oversaw Popkey. It's simply Overvibe. Labia. Oh, that's not a sign, but it's something I enjoy. Oh, no. Labia. No, Libra? No, not Labia. Taurus, please. Because nobody does it like the bull, and no one does it like the great couple of Mr. and Mrs. Cyke Clyde from Cyke Labs. This is for Ding Dong. This is for Cyke. And this is for any other Tauruses joining us today for the Soulful Horoscope readings. Dawn, you and Cyke, it says you're having a 7 out of 10. I hope you're having that great kind of day. Others will provide inspiration to you. Share your crazy dreams and desires. Align with your partner on a financial decision. Friends can help you make a valuable connection. You mean like chat family?
Oh, yeah.
Have a great weekend, all my Taurus friends, Ding Dong and Cyke Clyde. Well, there it is, but I'm definitely a cougar, says our friend Space Nerd. Hi-oh. She's a cougar. Cougar's checking in. It's Cougar Check. Leo, this is for Space Nerd. And this is for, I believe, Tiffany Washington, I believe. And maybe for all the other Leos joining us today. It's certainly for you. Let's go to Leo. Let me rub my balls. It's a ball break. Feels pretty good. I can calm myself down, slow my pace a little bit. It doesn't help me really read the horoscopes, Bobby Nick, but it helps calm me down. Makes me feel better. All right. I'm rubbing my crystal balls. Leo, this is for you, Space Nerd, and all of our Leos. Today is a 9 out of 10. I hope that's what you're having. Let someone special know how you feel. You do that. Yeah, you let me know you love me. Express what you love about them. Share your heart with the one who makes it skip a beat. Uh-oh. All right. Let's see. Let's go on with our next one. Several Leos here for Space Nerd. That's all for you. Scorpio, says Popkey. You will be diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. No! Bob, Popkey's always telling us how there's really nothing good comes out of any Scorpio horoscopes, buddy.
Damn.
I think he's projecting a little bit, but let's see. Hopefully it's not as bad as Popkey's making it out to be as I read Scorpio for my friend Popkey and all of our other Scorpios. Let's go. Today is an 8 out of 10, Popke. Let me know how you feel about that one, buddy. It says, the impossible seems accessible. A profitable and exciting opportunity appears within reach. Friends offer good advice, resources, and connections. Invite others to join your team, Popke and Scorpio. And have a great weekend, Chris Popke. Appreciate you, buddy. Get them done, nerd. I'll thank Stacy in person. You go take care of that. Space Nerd is laughing. Kowalczyk, she might like it. Space Nerd saying, oh my goodness. Big Boss is checking in on a Friday afternoon. And let's see, you checked in. At what time did it say you checked in on that comments? You checked in at 3:13. That means you checked in during Overvibe. $200 Bobby Nicks, question mark. The smoke in the room would be enough to kill somebody.
That's true.
He makes a very good point. If all of those 200 Bobbies were smoking, I didn't even ponder that. 200 Bobbies versus one Wendy. That's it's coming up on pay-per-view, I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a pay-per-view. Oh. Hi, boss, from Tiffany, Washington. Don't forget to hit the like button, says Brutal Pain. Thank you, guys. This has been another... As I read the last couple horoscopes and start winding down this show and winding down the week, it's been another great, fun week. Let's keep having fun every day, every week. Mandy Diff interprets that, says, that says to go fishing. All the night bots are running, all of our friends' bots, the entirety of the show. Dirty threads for Leviverse merch. Sack Squatch Discord link if you want to hook up with that community. 100 Proof Podcasting, you will catch me on tomorrow night with Chris Abels. That's his channel on YouTube. We're going to do replayables, drink, smoke, laugh, joke, watch videos tomorrow night. Nightbot is also running Bobby Nick's links right here for In the Lounge on Rumble and Bobby Nick 1978 right here on YouTube. Bobby Nick, I think he'll tell you about him being on the lounge coming up when we do our plugs in a couple minutes.
Right.
Mandy Diff says, I got good news. Mom is being moved to in-home health care from hospice. Yay, and thank you guys for everything.
Nice.
Praise Jesus. Good things for Mandy.
That is great because I don't think I've ever heard in my life someone coming out of hospice.
It's not the story I normally hear, Bob. 9 times out of 10, it usually goes to the end. Goes the other way.
Yeah.
So that's why, I agree with that, Bob. I'm glad you made a point to say that because I agree with that. Most time you hear hospice and long-term care, it normally means kind of the end. So the fact that you're bringing mom back home is awesome, and it's because of love and positivity and chat family and hard work on Mandy's part, I'm sure. Taurus, we got the Taurus earlier. So far, a 10 out of 10, says Space Nerd. There you go. He's Taurus, is Taurus. It's Taurus for Wednesday. Wendy, how about, since she's here paying attention now, I will read that again. This is for my Taurus friends one more time. This is for Wendy. Wendy, it says you're having a 7 out of 10 today, girl. Mandy Diff, I'm reading this for her again. It says, others provide inspiration, Wendy. Share your crazy dreams and desires. Well, she did that on that Bobby Nick voicemail.
She learned it very much.
I'm pretty sure she did that already. Align with your partner on a financial decision, like buying medicine. Friends can help you make a valuable connection, Wendy. He knows who he is. Space Nerd getting lucky tonight. Not the Beast checks in and says, Virgo, the only sign that matters. Just kidding. Well, thank you, Not the Beast, because as Bobby Nick knows, I complain all the time. There ain't hardly no Virgos here, is it, Bob?
No.
I say it all the time.
Like it.
It's like me, Tay Boogie, maybe Tiff with 3 Fs, and now Not the Bees, Virgo, for me, and for you, and for all.
You finally got one. You finally got
Getting some. Yeah, they asked for it on purpose, and I didn't have to read it just to stretch.
Right.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Well, for my Virgo friends, including myself, today is a 7, man. So I'm having a 10, and I'm staying up near 10. Discuss domestic improvements before making them. Someone else has a valuable idea. Save money and time by learning from an experienced friend or relation. All right, I can get down with those. Thank you, Not the Bees, for bringing up Virgo. Wendy gets the puff puff pass from Mandy Diff. Maybe BK. Hey, Wendy. Thank you, Mandy. Yes, Virgo, I'm on the cusp, and it's yours, BF. We took care of that. Who's joining my team, says Popkey. Come on, Popkey. Join Team Popkey. Crappy for donkey. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Is that your... did you ever say what kind of day you're having there, Popkey? Did I miss it? Bobby smokes before, during, and after sex.
Yeah.
You smoke? That's a joke. Do you smoke after sex? I don't know, baby. I've never looked. Austin Powers joke. Good afternoon, Tiffany from Big Boss checking in. Donkey says no. Sandy blonde babe, blue hair, yellow, snake. Mandy Diffett's throwing out the love. They change color depending on my mood. Prayer was for a Lazarus miracle, and it happened.
Yeah, for
At
real.
least she didn't send you any more pics, Bobby Nick, is what Brutal Pain's saying.
True. That is true.
Terry Nee recommends getting long-term health care insurance as soon as you're old enough. Get your Medicaid and Medicare. Virgo here, Nimrod. Well, you got yours, buddy. I'm sorry I forgot you, man. Yeah, you are one of the few. The few, the proud, the Virgos. That happens a lot with the blue-green eyes. I'm going to Terry Nee. Glad to see the hour was added after being late for replayables last night, BF. Damn it, RBLQ. You checking in real late at 3:22, bro, and you know that it's over vibe. Over vibe. Oh, if I play it. Will not be harassed when I'm in over vibe doing extra work. Any other Geminis in here? 10 question mark. Okay, maybe I am. Wait a minute. No. Maybe you're a little not conceited there. Let's see. I thought you were a Virgo, you knucklehead. I thought you did say you were a Virgo.
I think he is. He just...
He is. He's just being Nimrod.
Yes, exactly.
It's safe to come back, Brutal Pain. Yeah, that was over a long time ago. Crappy Space Nerd. Happy birthday, Terry Nee. I agree with that. We didn't do a happy birthday, Terry Nee.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Tiffany Washington Hoya from RBLQ. Lego is what I am. You Lego? Lego. From experience, says Terry Nee, final end comes and goes. Wait a minute. You think they're done and they come back. Okay. All right. That's good. I'm glad you had that experience. I'm a blue-eyed mind changes color. And happy birthday, Brutal Pain, folks. All right. Well,
I don't see no... get out of here. Can we get some Sagittarius, Bobby?
Sorry, Bobby Nick. I'm sorry, buddy. It's like me and you were here, and I did that. I'm so sorry, man.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right, brother.
I'm kind of I'm so interested in keeping the show moving. Sometimes I overlook things. Sorry, buddy. Let's see. Let's do Sagittarius. It should be a sign everywhere else. It sounds a lot better than Sagittarius. It sounds sexier. So this is for my friend Bobby Nick and all the other Sagittarius/Sagittarius friends. It says today, Bobby Nick. So today is an 8 out of 10. I hope that's the kind of day you're having, buddy. All right. It says that your creative imagination runs wild. Avoid lies like the plague. Watch those lies, Bobby.
Oh, yeah.
New possibilities for a dreamy collaboration arise in conversation. Like 200 Bobbies. Oh, boy. It says to envision an inspiring future, Bobby Nick and all of our Sagittarius friends. Sorry, Bobby.
Wow, that one, I think meant a lot more than any other reading that.
Yeah, it had some.
Yeah,
it wasn't just those kind of random statements. It seemed to had some pointed stuff to it. So I hope that's a good one for you, buddy. RBLQ always remembers my birthday. Leg a leg of my Bobby.
I don't even know what that means, but that's great.
I don't know either. It's kind of I'm pondering it. Keep the show going for another hour, RBLQ. Look, bro, you're already here and we're already into over vibe. Haven't I done enough for you? Let me see. Oh, here we go. Terry Nee, never forget the special day. Happy birthday, Terry Nee from Out the Bees. B, thank you from Terry Nee. Good one. Sagittarius, maybe. And we are definitely in the over vibe. Well, I don't know about Sagittarius, but XA. Boom. There we go. Doink.
Let's go. I'm going on tour, y'all. Get tickets now for only $20. Let's have a good time.
All right, y'all, we're going to wrap down this episode of BF Live The Vibe with a little sack squatch. This has been a hell of a week of shows, a hell of a lot of fun, a great day. We are in the over vibe, 28 minutes into hour number 4 of what's only supposed to be 3 hours. Really? You have until 4, Terry Nee? Well, I'm glad you do, buddy. But are you up all night to get lucky? Turn your love around there, Reverend Mob quotes. Share the PLC link. Come on, you can do that. Share that link tonight. What a week, says Articulate John. Men boogieing and dancing. Have a great weekend, you weirdos from Popkey. PCL tonight at 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East. Not OLC. Terry Nee lets us know that Bob Levy's going to do something at 4 o'clock tonight. Right after this. Capricorny, baby. Do I got to go back and do Capricorn? PCL tonight. Got me bricked up. Let's keep this going until Perry starts. Thank you, RBLQ. Sorry, that's Saturday, says Terry Nee. Now, let's see. Right, tomorrow in the Levyverse. Tonight is PCL, 5 Pacific, 8 East. Bobby Tits, says Care Bear. Love you too. This has been a great fun week. We are getting reports that Levy is doing something live at 4. He's like, I might go behind the wall, I might not, I might go on later, I might not. But the people are telling us that Bob is going live. Is it members only, guys? Can you tell me in the chat if it's members only or not? Or Bobby Nick, can you tell? Let's see.
I never checked, but let's see here.
I'll get in here real quick. Because what we're going to do is if Bob is doing something that's not members only, I will go in here and try to send. Let's see. What is that? Live. For live. All right, he's going to 4. It doesn't look like it's members only. So let me go into my studio and let me see if I can do a little, we'll send the crowd over here thing. And that's kind of, we'll wrap up the show sending the crowd over there. Hey, RBLQ, calm down, bro. Everybody didn't know. All mods are slacking. Wait a minute. I thought you were a mod too, bro. I don't know. Let me see. Let's go to my content. Let me see. Let's go to content. And then I'm going to go
I think this is for tomorrow.
What's that?
The upcoming is scheduled for tomorrow.
All right. You guys are confusing me, goddammit. Bob is never really live. I know you're not a mod. So what are we talking about then, RBOQ? We talking about Perry tonight then? Let's do that then. I can throw the PCO one in there. Let's do that real quick. P-E. That's all I got to do is put Perry in there. So I'll see you there tonight. I think most Perry people know how to get there, but I know, but you're not wrong. There are some Perry people that might not know how to get to the page. Or they might be new to coming. But yeah, you got to hang out in the chat for Perry Caravella Live, everybody, because it is the definition of chat family. Here we go. I'm gonna put the link in right here. If you guys want to make it over to Perry tonight, come hang out in the chat with us tonight. 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock East. There's the link, RBLQ. If I was a mod, I'd get it done. Share the piece. Calm down. There it is. There you go. All right, folks. So that is it's 3:32 where I'm at, folks. Hell of a day, hell of a week. Thank you very much. Morsels unite. That's not even a thing. Bobby Nick keeps it real. I love him. He keeps it real, and I'm keeping it real. You got it, RBLQ. I'll see you over there in the chat tonight, buddy, as well as many of other you guys. Let's see, I'm mixing my words up. I'm getting word salad now because it's been a hell of a day. It's been a hell of a week. And Bobby Nick, being that it's Friday, buddy, I know you always got shows to do. Tell the people where they can find you tonight and the rest of the weekend.
Well, tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, I head on over to @BobbyNick1978 on YouTube because you can see the Lunatic Lounge. And there'll be a whole bunch of crazy motherfuckers with me, including 2K and Scott Fitzpatrick and a bunch of other cool cats. But yeah, and then tomorrow at probably around 2-ish. You can check me out in the lounge. Yeah.
Oh, shit, in the lounge.
You can go on Rumble, guys. And for the low price of $1, you can see your music video on my show. So just go over to rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show and give a follow, or search up The Bobby Nick Show on rumble.com. And there you go.
There you go, folks. You can always find. I tried to keep up with you yesterday. I did 4, but Bob does like 4 pretty much every day. So there you go. Bobby Nick will be hanging out and having fun with you guys all weekend.
And of course, No Filter with Andrew and Friends at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow as well.
He's got so many of them, he can't even remember them, folks.
That's
so check
right.
Bobby out.
Hard to forget.
In all the lounges. The link
And
for
right
all
here,
the Bobby.
right here on BF Live.
That's obvious. Just like that's obvious. There you go. There's the links right there. They've been running the whole time. Click on that when you go by, and you can find all of Bobby's stuff. Thank you, Not the Beast, for saying great show, BF. Thanks again. Happy Friday to me and you, Bobby Nick.
Well, happy Friday.
BF is awesome, always fun. Thank you, RBOQ. There's my link tree if anybody wants any of my links to any and all of my connections. Morse is fairly talented, says Donkey Kongton. Bobby Nick, 1978, scared straight 2K. I don't know about that. Talented, thank you. Bobby, I'm in love with you, says Wendy Care Bear, checking in one more time in case you didn't know that.
I know.
Yes, he is,
I'm
Donkey.
very aware.
Thank you, guys. Replayables tomorrow night. Red Bob Levy Quotes will remind you one more time. 100 Proof Podcasting Channel. Me, Chris Abels, drink, smoke, laugh, joke, watch videos, drink, spin the wheel. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock East, 100 Proof Podcasting Channel. Wendy gets love from Cyke Clyde. Thank you, Space Nerd, for thanking me. Love the Vibe and BF, the home of me and Ding, says Cyke Clyde.
Boom.
Matt says free Andrew's Facebook. Here's the good. Bobby is my sugarcane baby, says one more time, Care Bear. Chat family, I miss you guys so much, says Space Nerd. I will be in chats on Fridays until February sometime. Much love. Ding Dong gets the love in the hearts. Talk soon, Donkey Kongton from the Nerd. Is Wendy fully shaved, Bobby Nick? Bonby Nick.
That actually... See, I've seen it before, and I don't remember seeing any hair, so I think she is.
The Red Bob Levy Quote's going to keep cracking the whip, saying, keep it going, the vibe for life. Thank you. He always wants me to do 24 hours. He never wants to let me go. We have see ya, Cyke Clyde, Bob's produce guy. Here's the good. Be scared, RBLQ. Bob requires it. By Nerd from Cyke Clyde. Ding Dong says, yes, Nerd. Have a great day. Dreamman says, I think that diaper pudding acts like Nair.
It might.
The hair, the diaper pudding does not let the hair grow there like mud pat. I'm scared. Bob scares me. And Donkey Kongton says, okay, Space Nerd. There we go, folks. All right. Well, we did a week of shows. We did a show now going 3 hours and 36 minutes. Brutal Payne says, I'll be lurking around for all these streams. And Skull says, I'm back just for the goodbyes. Bummer. Well, bro.
Kitty.
That's all I can give because I'm already into over. Bobby is as smooth as marble. Skull Hoya and Bobby, can I suck your tits? From Wendy. Well, I was going to leave you on that one because I can't think of anything to top that one other than Bob Levy Quotes telling you one more time. If you didn't hear it already, I said it many times. PCL, Perry Caravello Live tonight, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock East. You can member up over there and have fun for $4.99 for Shopback level or $9.99 a month for credenza level. And Skoll says Hoya to RBLQ. And I say Hoya to all of you. So for Skoll, for everybody in the chat family, for Bobby Nick, Chops Talk, the new regular here on BF Live, Scott Fitzpatrick, Stormy, there's Andrew, and there's a whole week of shows, folks.
Right, yeah.
I'm going to try to take my foot off the gas a little bit. I'm going to kind of try to, even though I don't, Bobby Nick, we kind of talk about this all the time, but I attempt to act like I'm going to take my foot off the gas a little bit and back off and kind of take a breather, but I'm always cranked up and preparing shows for Monday through Friday, 3 hours a day, live shows, 5 days a week. That's what I love, and that's what I'm going to continue doing. So for all of you great guys, thanks, chat family. Thank you, Bobby Nick. Thank you, Chops. Thank you, Scott. And peace and love. And we'll see you the next time we see you right here on BF Live, The Vibe, folks. Bye for now. We gone.
See you later.
See you guys.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
I'm going to do a little extra over vibe to thank my friend coming in under the wire, Brutal Pain, for a $2 super chat. Says, thanks for the entertainment, Bobby. Thank you, guys. Peace and love. Peace and love. You're awesome. I'll leave you with this little fun bonus clip of a link to something that somebody sent me. Have a great weekend, y'all. And I'll see you the next time I see you right here on The Vibe. Enjoy this. See you, folks. Bye.
My PO said I
This
had
is
to
from
make
Donkey
a Say
Kong
No to
and-
drug song for community service. So here it is. Okay. Say no to drugs, children. And if you are gonna do drugs, please be safe. Say no to smoking crack. Stay away from fentanyl, counterfeit Percocets and synthetic Adderall. Most of the cocaine in the streets getting stepped on. You think you're popping Molly, but it's really meth and heroin. Blazing on a vape, they told you was Delta 8. A month later, you're scratching your neck with craters on your face. That dirty Sprite you sipping Xanax and K-Roll. I sold a drink called Legal Lean, homie, I should know. So kids, be cautious of what you put in your body. I'll admit I trap a bit, but I'm not trying to kill nobody. I'm just a humble American hustling to make a living. But no money in this world could convince me to poison children. Hitting that glass pipe will leave you with rotten teeth. If you want to get high, please do it responsibly. Nowadays, the only thing I supply is THC. And if you're over 21, then you should buy it from me. There. Always remember, say no to drugs, children. And if you're not gonna listen to me, buy them from a trusted source so you don't end up with some low quality ass bullshit. We don't want to see you on the news, the next one to OD, and your parents yelling RIP. Okay. Believe that. Hey, country trapper, country trapper.